Hello baby gangsters, this is Calvin, also known as Homer, and this is my first ever playthrough of Genshin Impact. We had a very serious week of some seriously crazy Archon quests, and look how beautiful this place is, by the way. Holy hell. This is gorgeous. I mean, you could say a lot like that about a lot of places in Fontaine, and this is truly gorgeous. This is usually my farming team. I think today I'm going to continue using, no matter what we're doing today, I want to use Pleasant Shock, because I actually think that they have a really good chance of like being really good. I was having so much fun with them the other day, or yesterday, and also like I've leveled up a lot of their talents, leveled up a lot of their weapons. Well, not their weapons yet, but their talents for sure. Also, we should start off with a wish, as we usually do. I think I've done 50 wishes on this banner since we got Chi-Chi. So honestly, it wasn't. I don't know what the actual. I think someone said it to me yesterday, but like it slipped my mind exactly how many wishes to get, like, you know, the 5-star pity. But we have a lot of pity. You know, we have a lot of pity. Even if we don't get it on this, it's going to carry over to the next banner as well, whatever that might be. We're getting so many blues. We're getting so many blues, but look, what can you do? There's nothing you can do. We just got to accept it for what it is. But yeah, let's head up today. Today we're going to be talking about something in the Steambird. I'm not sure how to continue the quest when it comes to... I'm thinking it might have something to do with this as well. Oh, so this is for city reputation. Okay, so I wonder what quest is the quest for, because it would say Fontaine, right? Maybe it's around here somewhere? The quest to continue the quest we started with Virgil. Huh. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. If not, I'll find out. But this is to unlock your reputation, but like even if it's only to unlock reputation, which we don't use a lot of, I think you guys are very aware of that. At least like we can check out the Steambird, which I think is a good thing to do because we haven't actually checked it out fully yet. When it comes to this stuff. Yeah, we've had such a big week. There's so much stuff still to do in Fontaine. We're obviously like not even close to nearly even finishing Fontaine. We are at a place with Fontaine where we have like still, I'm guessing if there's 5 axes again, don't tell me. Don't tell me. Don't tell me yet. You know, I'll figure it out probably as we're going forward, but yeah, we went up to the Steambird building. It's like there's some kind of argument going on, you know, the direction of Steambird. Melusine, oh, okay. Let's check it out, what's happening. What kind of attitude is that, Editor Jenk? And what about your attitude, Agent Talishard? I'm helping you with your problem here. And did I ask for your help? What are you two arguing about? Yeah, there's a big argument here. What good timing. Help me explain. I'm an agent of Talishard from the Mauritius Phantom, investigating a case at the Steambird. But this amateur keeps interfering with my deductive process. I mean, just who is this investigator here? Well, it is kind of odd for an amateur to advise a professional. I was merely suggesting that she not jump to any conclusions. She's barely started the investigation, she's already decided I'm the killer. What? So she's standing in front of who she thinks is the killer? It does sound like defamation, but it's more defined that killer, exactly. Exactly, Paimon. It's possible that an unfortunate newspaper employee has been, you know, oh, it's so sad. Wait, they died? They killed him? What do you mean by you know? He's missing, that's all. He was just missing. You're still mixed up in this, and that's because you drove him away, didn't you, Editor Jink? So, we know that the last missing person case ended up in like one of the most horrific way possible, so like, I think you have to take every missing person case very seriously. You would have to do so anyway, but even more seriously now. Let's paint the scene. An idealistic young reporter finally gets a job with the newspaper of his dreams. He yearns to fight the evils of society with the power of his pen. But to his dismay, he discovers the newspaper is as corrupt as everything else. Black of ink, black of heart. Valuable stories are ignored in the favor of puff pieces about popular music. His ideals are met with lies, his dignity trampled on. Oh, it's such a sad story. Until finally one night he wakes from the nightmare upon a tear-sodden pillow and decides to flee the place that shattered his dreams. What are you, an investigator or a bad novelist? You're calling like a crow. So this is once again, we have like again, I suppose like the blurring of the lines between like entertainment and like a story and an actual crime, I suppose. So, Editor Jink, is it true? Is the truth behind the disappearance? You are his boss, are you not? Yet you deny all responsibility?
I don't. I think it's just you made up a story here that you have to have evidence, right? Agent Talshard, your imagination knows no bounds. Maybe it's just you hand in your badge and take up a job at our newspaper. We also publish fantastical stories, you see.
Fantastical. As if. My deductions are entirely plausible.
I don't know. Like, I'm gonna say fantastical just because we need evidence. Agent Talshard, let me clarify. The missing employee is Sir Arthur. Ring any bells?
Sir Arthur Pyman's heard the name somewhere.
Sir Arthur is the steambird that gives the steambird its name. It's our symbol, our mascot.
Oh, that's Sir Arthur. The one who stands by the door announcing the news.
So yes, the steambird can neither walk nor fly. I fail to see how I could have driven it away.
Wait. Blast you, shouldn't you have mentioned it before? Do you have something against me?
Wait, so... It's not, it's like not a person? Wait, what? Look, you're the one who turned up and started accusing me of murder. If anyone has an axe to grind, it's you!
Oh, do stop bickering. The important thing right now is to find Sir Arthur.
Oh my god, the machine behind her as well.
Pyman's right.
Chief, you're crazy. Agent Curve, you've returned. Agent Curve?
Thank you for your help, Jenk. You may go now.
You can't just accuse someone of murder without evidence like that. You can't.
Editor-in-Chief, hello. And who is this? Hello, Wonder Pyman, and this is...
Hello, all. I'm Melee Curve, Agent Talishard's assistant. Oh, so that's that's so cool. What a dynamic.
You can talk like Sir Arthur?
So Sir Arthur is the machine steambird. But still, they have, like, it seems here they can have agency, you know what I mean?
No, Agent Curve is a special investigating drone belonging to the Marshu's Phantom. He remotely operated by someone back in the office. Isn't that the case, Agent Talishard?
Oh yes, that is the case. So it's not, it's actually just a person kind of, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
I didn't know Fontaine has such advanced technology.
That's pretty crazy. Like, we have remote controlled mechs.
Well, unfortunately, this isn't the time to bring you up to date on our advances much as I would enjoy doing so. Right now, I need you both to help with getting Sir Arthur back.
Sure.
You've already got 2 professional investigators. Yeah, this is our case. The thing is, Agent Talishard, neither of you are official investigators with the Mauritius Phantom, are you?
Wait, so they're not even official?
You watch what you say. This is a genuine uniform I have. You know,
I believe him. I would look at them. I believe him.
But as I understand it, you were simply passing by and decided to start investigating of your own accord. I can't imagine why. I wonder if I should speak to the Mauritius Phantom.
Oh, you're not gonna like that.
No, there's no need. Okay, I admit it.
This poor character. No, they're pretending to be a police officer, I guess.
What, you're impersonating the Mauritius Phantom agents? Well, to be honest, they're just agents who are a bit special. In any case, I'm grateful to the Agent Curve, who told me some very interesting things while we were interviewing the local residents. Curve, what did you tell her?
I love this dynamic between Curve and Talishard. I needed a whole TV show about them. As you know, Agent Talishard, the Master Protocols require me to answer all of Editor-in-Chief Europhasia's question honestly.
Master Protocols? Is that some kind of customer service agent? Oh, those pesky protocols. I didn't mean to offend agents, but Sir Arthur is one of great importance to the Steambird, and I would like to have more professionals in the case. Wonder and Pyman, for example. I'll help out, of course. You want us to join the investigation? Indeed I do, and on behalf of the Steambird, I promise you'll be rewarded.
No problem.
What do you think? Yeah, we're in. Let's do it. Excellent. I hope you all work together. The newspapers will be most grateful. Okay, just don't tell the Mason that we're here on the sly.
I love this guy. I love him so much. Well, you're playing hooky?
Hey, let a girl have her secrets, why don't you? Maybe when I know you better. Okay, Curve, we're teaming up. We should show them our notes.
Please take these statements, which we took by nearby residents.
Oh, have you got any leads then? Of course, we're good at our jobs. Okay, so next we should investigate the scene. Sir Arthur disappeared last night, so there should be clues to be found.
Wait, we're actually doing an investigation? Oh my god! This is so good! I love it. We can go into this. Oh, maybe we can't go into all this and read. So we have to. Yeah, I thought we could read it again there, but that's investigate. Yeah, I thought we were gonna be able to go into the book and read that. Let's see this now. Last minute, and just to read it really quickly. It's not gonna be that big of a deal. So we have. Testimony from a resident near the Steambird, a drunken vagrant. Oh, I know him. That's Rocher. I've seen him near the docks. He's always begging for a drink from the vendors. There, honestly, he wasn't like this before.
This is so good.
Oh, thank you, Calvin. Testimony from residents near the Steambird. If you're asking about anyone suspicious, I did often see a homeless drunk hanging around near the entrance to the paper office, especially lately. He seems to be sleeping there every night. Okay. An empty pedestal. If you look closely, you can see a notch left by a sharp implement. What's this? Based on the shape and depth of the mark here, it was made by a small knife, like sharp object. So where's the knife now? Oh my god, I'm already getting drifted in this controller. Are you kidding me? Please. Someone online was like, PS5 controllers are really bad for drift, and I didn't like. Oh, it's this one, yeah. And I honestly didn't like believe them because I was like, oh, like I had a controller for 4 years that didn't drift, and now all of a sudden this is like my second controller that's drifted, which is so strange. Let's record this in investigation notes first. So notch on a pedestal, notched left by a sharp weapon as though cut by a short knife or dagger. Interesting. And then we can talk to you. Truly spectacular weather today, no? Yes, truly. Quite comfortable. If only the weather was as cooperative every workday. I should be quite merry indeed. And speaking of work, my dear, you are here to interview the troubleshooter position advertised in our Tales of Humanity section, are you not? I am troubleshooter? Oh wait, this is a different mission, is it? Yes, we know the name of the troubleshooter is simply to gauge the unbecoming of the standards of a publication such as ours. Yes, Ethan has a substantial room for growth when it comes to coining new words. Putting that aside for the moment, would you like to know how I was able to correctly ascertain you were here for the job and not seeking to ask for help in the Tales of Humanity section? Observation, every citizen who comes to Steambird seeking help appears anxious and jittery, but your steps are relaxed, your expression calm. Those who are fortunate are all the same. Those who fall victim to misfortune all have their own woes. But you needn't worry. Those who seek assistance from others via the Tales of Humanity haven't run into any serious trouble, so it shouldn't be hard to handle. Have a look at this batch of commissions. So here we go, here's the reputation thing. You can get a reputation reward. I'll get this, no problem. What are these? You can get rewards from reputation. I know. I've neglected it. All you need to do is find some every week to reach with submissions to Tales of Humanity, pick out a few commissions you'd like to handle, and come to collect your payment. Some commissions are drop dead simple, you wouldn't believe it. But you shouldn't underestimate the value of your work. For us, the problem is in their submissions may appear to be easy and insignificant, but the readers submitting their problems, they are like a splinter on their fingernails, impossible to remove or ignore. If you can help them extract these splinters, then in addition to the monetary rewards, you will also receive the respect and gratitude of the people, and your reputation among the citizenry will increase over time. When that happens, I will give you more complicated and important jobs. Help everyone to achieve happiness and be a lighthouse illuminating humanity. Such is the calling of our paper. Such are the feelings and aspirations of every publisher. No need for an interview? Interview? The interview was complete before you arrived. Don't be surprised, I have my ways. If I couldn't even manage that, how can I manage a newspaper? Alright, I've told you everything you need to know about this job. As for whether or not you want to take it, that's up to you now. Think it over. That's awesome. That's really awesome. The world quests are like very natural. The small ones we found so far. So, but we also, the mission we're doing is actually the, I don't know where actually it is. There it is. So it's a different one altogether because I actually marked this one, and it's actually this one. Okay. A commonly found button that shows signs of having been snapped. A button doesn't look like there's anything special about it, you know, other than the facts. Okay, let's record this in our investigation notes first. Okay. Thank you. A commonly found button that shows signs of having its thread snapped, like on an outfit, I suppose. This bottle stinks and smells fishy too. Information retrieved, the item is related to the resident's testimony. Let's record this in our investigation notes first. So, a dirty, empty wine bottle from which is a strange smell wafts, like sea-filled salty fish. This is nothing to do with the investigation, but you know, you never need a potato, you can have it. You know what I mean? Sometimes a potato is needed. This is awesome. This is so cool that they're letting us do this. Triangle footprints with... triangle footprints. A tangle of footprints with no consistent depth or pattern. Look at all these footprints. Looks like quite a few people came by. Based on these patterns, they belong to 4 different people. The paper has already put a lid on the news and isolated all non-related individuals. As such, we can assume that these footprints were left behind during the crime itself. Let's record this our investigation notes first. That's Talishard, sorry. So what's this now? It says footprints. Footprints of different depth with different patterns, intertwined and overlapping. They should belong to 4 different individuals. Wrong thing I clicked on there, but it's okay. Oh, it's still in this section here, yeah. So maybe we have to talk to some people as well? Like... you? The sense of crisis people have the Palace Memoria is just hard to assess. They do seem quite busy. And there's the rub. We should ask ourselves this honestly. If we did work at a normal efficiency, with the usual workload of the Mason Gestion, how much would we be able to do? I never thought about any of this when I was in the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. Only when I grew older and transferred to the Mason Gestion did I have more and more questions. Tell me about the Patrol. The Patrol's membership is highly streamlined, picking only the best of the best, regardless of any members passed. Even if they are children of the criminals and thus ill repute, they can join the Patrol as long as they have the ability. This sounds funny, but the Patrol is least mechanized section of the guards. Okay, so it's a whole different section. If you asked to present Captain Chevreuse about that, she said the Gardamex will only block our bullets. Oh, so mention of Chevreuse as well. Very interesting. Let's talk. I guess it has to be in this section, right? Is that something? Oh, over here. Check it out. A letter that seems to have already been opened. The writer's desires dissipated in the wind. Pym doesn't get it. What is this with this letter? Let's record our investigation notes first. Okay. Oh. Okay. Have we searched the entire scene? Are you sure you haven't missed anything? We got so much evidence. Footprints, a bottle. Paimon's brain is almost fried. It's good though. It's good to have enough evidence. So the last piece of evidence we got was this here. An envelope containing no particular special information. If there's any information here, then it is that letter within... so it's only an envelope. Or at least there's no special information. But there's still a little stuff we can find, it seems. We got so much evidence. Yeah. Let's think. Wonder, does this give any leads? Maybe something that tells us what to do next? Help Paimon sort through the current evidence. What clues are hidden here? How many people are associated with the disappearance of Sir Arthur? So it's how many people. So this here, right? The footprints are in different depths with different patterns and trying to overlap, and they should be to belong to 4 different individuals. So is it 4? And where can the suspect be found? Testimony from the resident nearby the Steambird. If you're asking about any suspicious, I did see a homeless drunk raging around here near the entrance of the paper's office. Especially lately, he seems to be sleeping there every night. So maybe that's the location at least. Near the Steambird, a drunken vagrant. I know him, Rocher. I seen him near the docks. He's always begging for a drink from the vendors. Honestly, well, he wasn't like this before. And testimony from a resident nearby the Steambird. If you're asking about anyone suspicious, I did see a little kid going to the newspaper, but he never went inside. He had a mosey around near Sir Arthur. Maybe he looks just like toys, just like that. So we're talking about a location here. Maybe it's like... That's right. I think that's right. But... So this is saying a drunken vagrant. I know him. That's Rocher. I've seen him near the docks. He's always begging for a drink from the vendors. Honestly, it wasn't like that before. And then this one says... Guys, about this idea of a homeless drunk hanging around here near the entrance of the paper's office, especially... So it's the docks. Is that right? Yes. A location and showing multiple people, I suppose. Things are a bit clear now. Well, I'm not sure anything we found is useful. Probably guess the best lead is that vagrant Rocher. I agree. Once said footprints must be his, right? And he sounds most suspicious. Why so? Well, he's a vagrant. Vagrants are meant to wander about because he stays in one place. He's definitely up to something. I guess that makes a little sense. I guess? I'm not sure that's entirely logical. Trust me, I'm right. Let's go check out the docks. Someone said they saw him there. I love this dynamic though of Curve and Talishard. I really think they need their own TV show already. Could you imagine that? Like it reminds me of like a Saturday morning like Disney cartoon or something, or like that I would watch when I was like a kid. So where's the best way to go about this? Does that say 1,000 meters? Oh, that's the Archon quest. What was I thinking? Over here. Wow. Very far away. Like, this is a special world quest. Interesting. Now there's a world quest. We already knew there's a world quest. Wait, no, that's a new one. Okay. Interesting. Well, obviously we'll complete this one first, but I'm trying to find those also like the continuation. Also, I'm very sure this world quest over here is going to be very important because it's right underwater. I want to go see this too. I'm trying to find the continuation of the other quest. And I'm sure it's probably going to trigger it at some point or something like that. I'm not sure exactly when. The Virgil quest. Because it can't be over now, right? It can't be. Because I've definitely like heard that's the start of something. So I think that's definitely like something we're going to continue on with. What is that? What is that? It's like a jellyfish? Is it? What? What? Oh, okay. It's a jellyfish that transports you places? Okay. Fontaine is full of surprises. Holy hell, look how pretty this place is. Fontaine, what is a tree? Is that like a tree? It looks like a blue tree. Is that treasure hoarders on there? With a dog? There's like a camp over there too. I wonder if we're gonna have to fight these treasure hoarders. Is that... Hold on. Is that a seal? No, it's one of those guys. I think we fought one of them in the water, did we? Intrepid Valberry.
Men, Rocher has to be hiding here somewhere. He owes, so he has to pay. Find him for me.
Pink hair.
And if not paying his debt wasn't enough, he's made me chase after him. I'm gonna trash this place and break his legs.
Look at the dog. So clearly he owes someone money.
What are you barking at?
Do not try. Do not try.
Stop what you're doing.
Exactly. Oh my god, blowing the whistle. Oh my god. I love Talishard already.
Who are you? Mind your own business.
Oh, Director 42, look at the uniform. They're at the Marshy's Phantom. Maybe we should fall back?
I don't care who they are. Steal yourself in with me.
We're fighting along with Talishard. Talishard on the banner win. Okay, this shouldn't be too hard because they look like the build of a treasure hoarder, right?
So apply some dendro.
Cut to the chase.
So sick. Genuinely so sick. Really, we shouldn't switch with catching at all, though, while she's having her ability. There's a reason we use her ability here. Oh, does he have to point in the exact direction? Or I guess he's trying to point at those guys? Is probably what's happening there with Gooba. But we want to point here. No, he was trying to point at them. Yeah, that makes sense. That's my bad.
Don't touch me! Incoming.
You know, the strong attack as well, the charge attack with this, so freaking good. And we definitely have to upgrade the weapon a bit more, for sure. Because that's something I didn't even realize that we're gonna have to also like, because like some of the characters like don't even upgrade the weapon of it if they're just like switching in and out, like to when they're just used to apply stuff sometimes or like heal things. But like with Keqing, we're definitely gonna have to do that just the same as we did with Xiao. Oh, trapped in here.
Picked the wrong test subject.
Yeah, they're like treasure hoarders.
Director 42, the blonde one and the robot are difficult to handle.
Blasted mud, I slipped and fell.
Guess we'll sure got lucky. Okay, let's move.
I see you're a fighter, Wonder.
Well, that's nothing for him.
And this little puppy. No need to thank me, pup. We're looking out for your master. Does he owe people money?
The way they skip over here is so cute.
Listen, pup. Your master took Sarata to pay off a debt, right? Spit it out. Where's he hiding?
I love Talishard so much. In my humble analysis, the line in question will fail due to the language incompatibilities. The puppy looks at you to say, yeah, obviously.
Then let's search the area. That thief must be here somewhere.
Talishard is the funniest character in the history of Genshin. Are you kidding me?
You okay, little puppy?
More wine bottles, by the way. Talishard, you're gonna go far.
Aren't these girl clothes?
Are they? I wouldn't even know. An old photo. Oh, wow. A picture of a loving couple.
Is this Rocher and his wife?
I wonder what happened. Information retrieved. The woman in the photo is... Oh, you know? So maybe we actually have to look at the clothes as well. The rag clothes from who knows where, emitting an odd smell. Okay. On the wine bottles as well, of course. A pile of dirty, empty wine bottles, from which a strange smell wafts like a sea-filled salty fish. Those bottles, we found those by the steambird. Oh. The puppy's leading us somewhere? Should we follow him? I mean, why not? There's not many other leads here. Have you found this here? Wheat? The box? There's something in that chest. Knocks on chest? Knock again? Knock again? Wait! The box is talking! Stop, there's nothing in here.
In that case, you all might have smashed his chest up, would you?
Oh my god, there's someone in here. There's someone in the box. Wait, we're gonna smash it up? Okay. The sword all the way through the box. Whoa, there's someone hiding in the chest. Don't hit me.
So you're Rocher.
I don't have any more. Not a single coin.
It's okay. We chased the debt collectors off.
Oh, wonderful. What a charming Melusine you are. You're right, I'm Rocher. And when I make it big, I won't forget to reward you generously.
Dream on, you thief. We're with the Mercer's Phantom, and we're to arrest you. You stole Sir Arthur last night, didn't you? Confess. Who'd you sell it to?
Me? Stole Sir Arthur? By the Hydro Archon, if a person of my standing would do such a thing, I've just been hiding in this chest since yesterday evening.
Oh, really, Curve? What's the verdict?
Biodata not only identified. Mr. Rocher, you are lying. Oh, he's lying.
Me lying? Nonsense. Calumny. Slander. Where's the evidence?
The bottle by the steambird.
We found the bottle by the steambird just like these ones. You left it there, right?
Even if these bottles are the same, that doesn't mean I left it there. Why, a place the size of Fontaine must be full of drunkards like me.
Results replicated. Biodata not only identified. Mr. Rocher, you are lying.
What's with this metal bucket? If I'm gonna have my honesty and nobility smeared, I want an actual person to do it.
Less shouting. Listen here.
Open the whistle again. I love it so much. I love Talishard.
We're gonna turn this place upside down and shake it to see the evidence falls out. So no crying when we find something.
Look then, without real evidence, all you can do is insult me.
Talishard is like a cop in like a TV show, honestly. Is the puppy gonna help us find something? The puppy looks at you as if waiting for something. You're adorable. Wait. The button? Is this your noise? Is this your toy? Is this your toy? Don't be any use. Try something else. Wait. Oh, maybe we have to find something around here? The old photo, maybe? Maybe not. Huh. Maybe try give something else to him? Like it's a toy? Maybe you could try the empty wine bottle, the unsealed letter maybe to scent? No?
What do you want, freed puppy?
I want everything.
This? Not this? What about this? The bottle? There we go. Okay, so it is maybe it's a scent thing. Woof woof. What's he doing?
I know. He must have recognized the scent. The bottle must be Rocher's scent on it.
Lombroso, did you have to Lombroso?
Rocher.
The whistle.
The dog recognized your scent. Do you still deny that you were at the newspaper office?
Calm down, won't you? Oh, Lombroso, you traitor.
Lombroso wags his tail happily. He's just saying, I don't understand.
Okay, I admit it.
Wow, Curve, you're spot on. How did you know? Can you detect liars?
Correct, Miss Paimon. Really, you're a lie detector?
Hey, didn't we talk about prying into other people's private lives? Get to know us first.
This is the energy. This is what I think. Do you hear the music? It's so good. It's like this is the energy I think Talishard has. And would you guys agree? I think that's the energy.
Hurry up and come clean, Rocher. What'd you do?
It's my private life, isn't it?
How dare you? Fess up you've been enjoying plenty of privacy in the fortress of Meripide.
No, okay, I admit it. I told a few tiny lies, but I didn't steal Sir Arthur, honest. I slept by the steamboat entrance last night, that's all. When I went to sleep, Sir Arthur was there, but when I woke up, it was gone. And I was worried that people would suspect me, so I ran.
That's not the full story, is it? We've been told you've been seen there a lot lately. Planning your heist, no doubt.
That's not true. I was hoping to get some work there, sort of picking up the litter, or maybe some bigwig might spot your potential, and then whoosh, your career takes off.
Seems like you're the one causing a litter with your stinky wine bottles. That's not going to impress any bigwigs, that's for sure. I don't believe it. He's lying again.
It's true. Let me finish. I know how I look now, but I used to work at Palace Maramonia. Well, it was my wife that got me the job. Her family used to be a big deal, and they still have some connections. Anyways, I used to be a receptacle.
Receptacle?
Really, I'm not sure which is worse, begging for food or relying on your wife.
Oh my god. He is, you know what he is? He is like a typical, 80s TV cop. She is. She is a typical 80s TV cop.
What's worse, huh? Begging for food or relying on your wife?
Because honestly, to me, it's like relying on, your wife, and you working together is not a bad thing whatsoever. Deciding how you're going to have your, to divvy up the payments or the work is not a bad thing either. Begging for food if you're in a bad spot, I'm never going to look down on you, but again, it's like they're like an 80s TV cop.
Don't say that. I want to become successful under my own steam, obviously, but that's when the problem started.
But what he's saying here, though, is after it was my wife that got a job, her family used to be a big deal, and then they had to connections, and I used to be I used to be respectable. Sorry, not receptacle. I thought it was used to be a bin. So he used to have his wife that was very successful, so he kind of leaned on her a lot.
A while back, some people offered to let me in their business. Don't worry about it. It's startup funds. They said you can owe us, so I signed up. But soon realized that the goods they were giving me were unsellable garbage, and then they started demanding I pay what I owed them.
Were those people who were here?
Yeah, I didn't have any choice but to pawn things off from home to get some money. But I didn't realize what I'd taken belonged to my wife. Something her grandfather...
Oh, that's so bad, buddy. That's so bad. That's not good at all.
When she realized this, I was too scared to tell the truth, so I said that I'd lost money gambling. She was furious and threw me out.
So bad.
Why not tell the truth? Maybe she'd forgiven you if she'd known. What does a guy know about telling the truth? If he claimed he lost at gambling, he could blame bad luck. If he lost in bad business, he'd have to admit being a good-for-nothing loser.
Chalishard is so rough. What does that have to do with the newspaper?
A month ago, the steamboat reporting on a team of scammers, the elegant tableware confierie. And those are people who conned me. Professional con artists.
Wow, the steamboat's pretty good at the job, huh?
I know. That's why I wanted to work there. It would have been a respectable job, and I could have earned enough to get my wife's things back.
And this is depressing, man. Right? Obviously, we're having a bit of fun with this detective story, but the idea of having to pawn off your stuff in any case, and then and then double worse is realizing it's not even your stuff that you pawned off. So hard to even hear.
Corv, is that true?
The story's not lying. Okay.
So it really wasn't him. So did you see anything suspicious last night?
I did. I was awoken by some noise and I think I saw someone. Someone very small running away. That's suspicious, right?
Someone small. The same as when Razor mentioned a young boy. Could be him. But where would we find him? If only he had a puppy to show us the way again. Lombroso wags his tail happily. He seems to know he's being talked about, of course. Lombroso.
Now that you mention it, Lombroso has an excellent sense of smell. Why don't we see if we can pick up the scent?
I'm not sure if it'll work, but it's worth a try. Yeah, this is a rough story from Rocher, honestly. And the reason why it's rough is just like it's while obviously like it's not this thing where I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have perfect sympathy for Rocher. Like he did something so stupid, so dumb. But it seems that also like he was just tricked, and like then it's regardless of anything, I feel sorry for his wife as well. Holy hell. So we can give him something else, I'm guessing. So maybe the button is to belong to the kid's outfit, maybe. There it is. Where's he going? Quick, follow that puppy. So maybe he's gonna find the kid? Man, this is so interesting. The world quests are so like varied and interesting. Oh, there's some guys around here, some hilly churls. Don't fight me when I'm in Lombroso. Yeah, Talishard, if I'm pronouncing that name even right, Talishard like really feels like they are like she is like a tough, like, you know, there's like almost like a Columbo style cop, you know, or at least wants to be that, where they kind of, we're going into like territory here we haven't even been in yet, but they want to be like this type of person. Oh, they want to be kind of like that tough cop, right? That tough like no nonsense cop. The puppy stopped. Could the owner of the button live nearby? Look, there's something at home in their house over there. Let's go ask. Sure. Woof woof. Over there. Thank you, Lombroso. Is there a... Sorry, wrong thing. Is there a thing here we can unlock? Here, I suppose. Well, I guess we have entered this area, so like I think unlocking this area is like not a terrible idea, right? I think so. So we should unlock that after this thing. Because again, I think that's the rule I always have. Once I enter the area and start exploring the area, I'd like to unlock it. A con artist just like Mama. And that other one, what? It's not like that, Kevin. So a con artist? What does he mention con artist for? Man, this is such a pretty area too, isn't it? Fontaine's going to be very big, isn't it?
I don't know anything. Also, I hate you all.
That's rough to hear. And it's going to happen to like a mother at least once in their life, right? With a child sometimes, where they will say something like that. Because they don't even think about that stuff. They just like, you know, obviously they're saying something that like, obviously like with a child, it's probably just like, oh, I want to like say something, like, how do I say it? Obviously like it's like a thing where like if a mother says it, or a child says it to their mother, I think it's probably like how do I say it? It's not trying to hurt their mother. They're trying to say something that will emphasize their point, and the only thing they can think of is something that would hurt their mother, you know? Sorry to interrupt.
What do you guys want? Don't worry, madame. We're agents from the Marshal's Phantom, and we're investigating a theft. A button linked to your family found at the scene. Do you have any comments?
Do you have any comments right away?
Oh, I saw the one for Kevin just recently, but Kevin's a good child. He couldn't possibly be mixed up in theft. I knew it, madame. I regret to say you have raised...
Talishard is a menace. A menace.
Please be reasonable, agent. Even if this is Kevin's button, all that proves is that he was at the newspaper office. And why would he be there if not to steal?
Talishard, you were abusing that uniform. I need to tell you this right now. You need to stop. You really need to stop. They're a menace.
Did you say the newspaper office? How did you know that that's where the theft happened? I know. Oh, you must have misheard me.
No.
Ironclad irrefutable evidence.
Don't try and lie you out. The whistle was blown again.
You only make things worse for you and your son. My son didn't mean to steal anything. He only took the knife to defend himself. Knife? I thought you were looking for a mechanical steambird. You mean Sir Arthur? But Kevin only had a knife when he came home. Yeah, but where did he get that knife though as well though? Madam Madeline, why did your son go to the newspaper? What did he do there? Tell us everything. My Kevin, he just adores that steambird outside the newspaper office. Every time we go into town, he goes to visit and tells us all his troubles.
Man, he uses this like this mechanical bird as a way to like express himself, like to say everything that's on his mind.
Yesterday we had a bit of a fight and Kevin stormed off to the newspaper office. But this time he came back with a knife. He said he found it stuck in the steambird's pedestal, so someone stabbed the steambird. That's the notch as well, yeah. But why would he take the knife? He said he noticed that Sir Arthur was missing and wanted to find it, but then some drunken man staggered towards him. He got scared and picked up the knife.
Could we see the knife?
I told him to get rid of it. I was worried about what might cause trouble.
That knife could be a clue. We'll need to ask Kevin where it is.
I wish he could, but he's run off again. We're arguing a lot at the moment about his father. You see, his father's a mechanical engineer posted outside the city. Kevin hasn't seen him for a long time. He's having a bit of an early rebellious phase. He's furious with his father for not being here.
A problem child, huh? Not easy to deal with. Still, we'll need to find him and ask about that knife.
Man, like, it's crazy that they even have, like, oh my god, look at all this stuff. That they have, like, a detective story world quest as well, that we can do investigations. They really went all out with this stuff. They really did. So there's that tree over there as well. We'll probably get to go over there and we'll look at this after we talk to this boy here. Where is he?
Eat me if you can?
What do you mean? Kevin's been caught by monsters. No, leave him alone.
Speed of light. Nowhere to hide.
Who wants to take care of a kid?
Incoming.
Yeah, we don't need to take care of these slimes. That's all we need to do.
Who are you? Why are you making such an unholy racket?
You might want to try saying thanks. We just saved you. It's clear that he has like a lot on his mind.
Thanks. What's up? What the face? You gonna hit me?
Interesting. He has so much aggression, even on the defense.
Kid, a thumper would do you good.
But another whistle? You blew the whistle at the kid?
But we're professionals. Marshy's phantom agents. We don't beat people in pub.
I think before you... Talishard, you need... You need to learn what it means to be a good cop. A good Marashu's phantom.
We're doing to ask you some questions. If you keep anything from us, we'll have to take you in. And then we won't be in public. We'll be, oh my god, you can't say that to a kid!
Take me in. Sure, go ahead. And take him in too.
Take him in too?
Who's that?
Bulandi, that's his name. You should arrest him too.
Is that your father? Oh no.
I wish he wasn't. I haven't seen him for over a year.
No wonder Madeline said this guy used to complain to Sir Arthur.
I'm guess that's the root of your problem? Do you hear this music? Gorgeous. This is very sad. Like, again, like, it's very normal, I think, as well, for, like, a kid to, like, find an object or, like, some sort of, like, outlet, right? Where they can kind of speak their mind, or maybe they feel they can't speak their mind to their mother because it's probably too sad, or...
Complain? That's a laugh. I was working out how to set up speech patterns. You haven't realized, I guess, that everything it says is programmed in advance. As soon as I figured out how to do that, I'm going to program and say, Belinda's a big fat weasel all day, every day.
Oh my god, that's such a kid way of doing it. Like, oh, I'm going to call my father Stinky.
That's why you're hanging next to Sir Arthur. Wow, you really are a problem child.
I don't know, I think he's lashing out. I think he's lashing out because obviously he's very upset. There's something very wrong. Yeah, I don't know. I feel sorry for him.
But Sir Arthur disappeared last night, so I won't be able to finish my research. I don't know who took him. You don't think I took Sir Arthur, do you? Sure, I'm a problem child, but stealing a mechanical steamboat isn't what...
Let's not call you a problem child right now, okay? Let's just say that you're a child who has experienced problems and would probably have to, like... You're going to have to deal with them as you're growing older. But it's harder since, I guess, like, there's a lot of pressure on your mother as well.
In my humble analysis, Mr. Kevin, have you come in contact with the knife?
Wait, this weapon could speak? How does it do that? Is it the same as Sir Arthur?
Shows how much you know. Curve is much more sophisticated than Sir Arthur. For a start, he doesn't need to be told what to say.
Then, wow, you're awesome, Curve. Hey, could you say something for me? Say,
Bond this big fat weasel. I know you can do it. Curve, do it. Do it. Honestly, he needs it.
First, you must prove that the statement is true.
Prove it? What the, so you mean you can't do it? You suck. Even Sir Arthur could say that.
Don't confuse Kurz with the others. He's no liar.
Yeah, again, this kid is lashing out.
Well, I was going to tell you about the knife if he said it, but he didn't, so the deal's off. Listen, Brad, I don't think you understand. If we find Sir Arthur, you can carry on with your plan to slander your father, right? We're on the same side here.
Actually very smart from Talishard, right? To reason with the kid in a way that like a kid would understand.
That makes sense, so... Oh, God, tell you, I threw the knife into the sea. I'll mark it on the spot in your map. Now hurry up and find Sir Arthur. That's more like it. Is there anything else you should tell us? The more we know, the faster we can find Sir Arthur. Let me think. I went to Seamer, but Sir Arthur wasn't there. Instead, there was that knife. Then a drunk man came at me, so I panicked and grabbed the knife to frighten him off. That's it. So that's what happened. Curve, did you spot any problems? In my humble analysis, Mr. Kevin is not lying, but I did notice anomalies in Madame Meneline's pupil dilation and her breathing earlier. Was she lying? Unable to confirm that. There was, however, a data fluctuation which he told us that his father was a mechanical engineer posted outside the city. Haha, I can explain it. She was lying. Pop doesn't know a spring from a spanner, and if he could be an engineer, my mother's a very experienced liar. He actually said, and if he could be an engineer, my mother's a very experienced liar. She practiced on me every day, you see, so you wouldn't be able to tell. A little while ago, she bought a puppy home and said it was a present from my father, but I snuck a look at her letters, and it's from some other man. Well, maybe that is your man is your new father, right? So congrats, kid. Oh my god. I hope your new father does a better job than the old drunken leech.
Yeah, no, Talishard is definitely, I think the writers definitely wanted to create like someone at least who wanted to be a tough like 80s TV cop. And this is exactly what it is.
I might not like what you say, but at least you're being straight with me. Wish my mom would do that. I think there's a lot of pressure there, Kevin. And I know it's hard from his perspective to see that, but there's a lot of pressure. Kevin, don't dwell on that. Your mother's just trying to protect you. She's worried you won't be able to cope if you have too much to deal with all at once. I don't know. It's knowing things that cause all my problems. No. It's the exact opposite. Your problems come from not knowing enough. Not knowing enough? For example, you still don't know that humans lie constantly. Your mother, your father, even you. That's the answer to your problem, kid. And when you realize that, you'll stop having such high expectations.
Jesus.
Then you'll be a kid with answers, not problems.
It's a cold reality when you do realize that people do lie, that people do betray, that people will upset you. Obviously, I just think as a kid, it's like, I think there's other ways to learn it, but it's very clear that with his life and the way he's lashing out, he's going to learn these hard lessons probably like in a worse way than Talishard telling him, I think. And here's the thing, I don't, answers, and I don't think that, like, how do I say it, that all people are just bad. I really don't. In fact, like, I have like a very good appreciation for humans and, you know, the human condition and emotions and people's emotions. But it is a truth that, like, at some point in your life, you will be let down by people, even someone who is close to you. It can happen and will happen in some cases. Like, I don't think anyone will go through life, feeling that. I'm feeling kind of attacked.
Oh, do you disagree? Unless you never been told a single lie. Forget it. I don't need to know the answer. I rather like you now. Let's not spoil this beautiful moment. The important thing is to find the knife. We gotta go, kid. Think about what I said and you'll find the answers you need. Don't listen to her, Kevin. Listen to Paimon. Go home and have a good talk with your mom. If she lied to you, it's because she's a good reason. I think that's good advice. But I also, like, I think from Talishard's perspective, like, I actually don't think, like, I think, how do I say it? It's not something I would say to a kid, but like I said, he's going to learn this very, very soon if he didn't keep going like this. But I think Paimon's advice is actually a little bit better, which is like, hey, let's have a chat. Chat to her about it. Hey, why did you lie? If you lied to me, can you give me the reason why you lied to me? I just want to know. And again, what Talishard said, you don't know enough. Maybe I should go home. Yeah. Find the reason behind the lie. Find the reason why your mother would lie to you. I think that's actually such a good way of, like, putting it from Paimon. What's this tree over here? Let's see this over here. Foggy Holy F. What in the world is this? Mysterious altar. Most of the inscriptions have been scratched up. You can make out a clear Jew 3. These words have been scratched out too. Something must be hiding there. Clear Jew 3. What does a clear Jew represent? Crystal Jew? Clear Jew? But there's water all over the place. And the word 3 doesn't represent 3 drops of water. Oh, this is such a headache. Come, Paimon, let's ask your super keen treasure detecting senses. Paimon done that. Anyway, is the answer linked to 3 water? So let's look around. Interesting. So this seems like it's a whole other quest. Right?
Oh my god, there's like so many different world quests around. We're gonna have to do this too. Obviously, I want to focus on one world quest at a time. But it's a really beautiful area. Yeah, let's go find this thing underwater. That's such, like, again, it's such an interesting place. We'll have to come back here and find out. Is this, again, I know, like, I'm not gonna be able to do every single world quest. I know this for a fact. In fact, like, there's some big world quests I might not be able to do as well. Like, it's like, obviously, like, there's, you know, I don't want to get, like I said, overwhelmed. Sometimes you may see strange ecological research devices on land. Perhaps it's because transoceanic source water has identified the power of Fontaine aberrants. After acting them, you can use the power of the xenochromatic ball octopus with a certain range, even when on land. So we're back over here in this area. And I'm trying to see what we can do with this altar. Can't be, because we have to get rid of these guys first, of course. Okay. I wanted to do this before we left as well. Mostly just because, like, you know, it's like, again, like I said, I don't like to interrupt world quests to do other world quests or things like this. So I always like to just, like, make sure we're, doing it, not everything in the right, there's no right order. But, like, I like to do things in a certain way. And that's just me.
Speed of light.
And starting world quests can definitely mean something, you know, mean you, like, stopping and pulling and starting. How are we going to do this, I wonder? Clear do 3. So what does that mean, clear do 3? What if we do something like this? Maybe it's this over here? Maybe we have to, like, clear out the dew? Dew bubbles, there it is, okay. Dew bubbles will burst when they're attacked, releasing ripples. They can be moved by the abilities, oh, okay, of the xenochromatic ball octopus. So this method may be used to change the position. When the dew bubbles are being moved, the circle that appears may be used to preview the area affect the ripples. When they burst, when two small bubbles touch, they will merge into a large dew bubble. And then when that bursts, it will release ripples. Dew branches that can be sometimes seen around can produce dew bubbles, but like many other things, when a containment bacterial mat surrounds them, they will cease their activity. These ripples are necessary to complete harmonious reed pipe challenges that can also interact with hydro element, monuments, and other mechanisms and objects sensitive to the hydro element. Okay, cool. Very cool. So these are like... Harmonious reed pipe require the ripples to release by bursting dew bubbles to activate it. The number of the runes displayed on the top shows which order is required to activate. The same group of harmonious reed pipes for the challenge. When there are multiple pipes with the same number of runes, these pipes may be activated at the same time. So we have to see which ones are active. This is 4? No, they're all that. Oh, so maybe we can activate them at the same time then? Oh, there it is, okay. And that makes ripples appear? Okay. And that makes a bubble appear? What the hell? Oh, maybe we make the bubbles come together. And that will create a big ripple? Is there another bubble? Because we want to, and that's going to ripple out there, but we want another bubble to be able to pop this, right? This is so cool. Maybe we can pop it like this. So that didn't work out. So we need... is there an order of what we have to do the ripple in? Let's take a look at this again. So the number of runes displayed on the top shows which order. So the runes on the top. So there's only... So you can... Oh, okay. So there's only one rune... There's one rune each one, so you can all be activated at the same time. But maybe we didn't activate them at the same time. That's the problem. So, is that all in the same... That's all in the same circle, right? Yes, there it is. Awesome. So cool. So we have to find the other Jew one. There's the other ones around the place, around here then. There has to be. That's so cool. I love that. There has to be one up here, right? No? There's one. I am in love with this. Guys. This is so neat. And then the bubble appears. And there is a number to the runes. Okay. So move this one over here. Make sure it doesn't go too far. Pop. No, we didn't want to do that because that's 2. What am I doing? We need to do 1 for... This is the first one we do first.
Come out, please. Thank you.
So let's just pop this first. And then... No? Is it too close by? It is. Maybe. Oh no, we have to pop at the same time. Well, close by at least. Right? So you have to go... Ah! No, I popped that one first. Am I doing... I must be doing this wrong. Unless we can... Hold on a second. Right, hold on a second. Unless we can do this. And move this together with this. And maybe... it'll all pop in a row. Oh, we have to get it closer. Okay, that's what we do. That's what we do. That's what we do. Okay. Okay. That's what we do. We just have to move it a little bit closer. This is sick, though. This is so sick. This is so sick. This is so sick. I'm telling you, it's so sick. We just have to make sure it, like, goes all the way there. No, we're not even close to getting all the way there. No, it's maybe move it closer over here. So like here, maybe? Yes! Oh my god! This is sick beyond belief. I'm having a blast with this. Are you kidding me? And the music here is glorious too. So maybe if there's another one. There was one there. And there was one there. So maybe there could be one here. Maybe it's too far away. Maybe not. Maybe it's up towards this way. We can try. We can see. Because we have 2 of them activated, so we have to activate 3 of them. I know you don't actually want to fight. I'm doing dual puzzles.
What do you mean you're doing dual puzzles? You can't fight us because you're doing dual puzzles?
Yeah, I'm doing dual puzzles.
Wise guy over here is doing dual puzzles. Said he can't fight us.
I'm just living my best life doing dual puzzles.
Well, look, you can do as many dual puzzles as you like. It's gonna end up with you sleeping with the dual fishes.
There has to be one over here. Right? Would you agree? Ow. Sorry. Kitching. I know what's happening. I mean, we're just not conserving stamina very well. That's probably what's happening. Let us go to the top of this mountain. Gotta see a deer. It's over there. I can see it now. It's so fun. It's so fun. This is the best puzzle in the history of Genshin. Honestly, I think if we band together, right? I'm not trying to be rude, right?
Incoming.
Wait, do we have to collect this again? Yeah, we do. I'm not being rude, right? Dear Hoyoverse, could you please, dear me Hoyo, all I'm asking is that you patch every puzzle out of the game and make every puzzle a dual puzzle. What's that you say? You don't want to do that? Wow, didn't realize this was didn't realize this was a democracy, honestly. Didn't realize that you get to make a choice here.
Incoming. Hey.
Patch notes tomorrow. Every puzzle is Jew puzzle. We are announcing today. MiHoYo, this is MiHoYo's headquarters, by the way. Excuse me, everyone. Today we are announcing a big change for Genshin. You might be thinking, a new region? Are we finally announcing Shniznaya? Are we finally gonna get to go to Conry? No, it's something way bigger. Something way more powerful. Something you did not expect. Something you would not expect. That's right. And there's everyone's in the crowd. It's a crowd thing. Like it's like E3 for Genshin.
Oh, please, 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 every puzzle be a do puzzle. Please, every puzzle be a do puzzle.
You guessed it. Every puzzle's a do puzzle. Oh my god, the crowd goes crazy, right? The crowd goes nuts. They start screaming. They call their wives and husbands and their partners. They call them. Honey, it happened. It happened. Hello, frog.
Most of the inscription has been scratched up. You can make out a clear Jew 3.
Okay. Oh, it's an item on top.
What do we get? That drop of water, it can't be treasure, can it? It doesn't look like treasure. Then what Paimon thought? It can't be that easy. Then what is it then?
Maybe it's like the key to containing the Demon King?
What? But that means catastrophe. Quick, put it back. Paimon hopes we're not too late.
Ah.
Oh no, it's the Demon King. Oh no, Paimon.
Oh, hello.
The Demon King? Melusine?
You look awesome.
Paimon gave you gave Paimon a fright there. Melusine? What are you doing here? Key. Key, what key? It's a drop of water, a key? Passive. The drop of water is passive? Melusine. What do you mean? It's a drop of water, a Melusine? Paimon's getting dizzy. What on earth is this? Aren't you Melusine here? Passive. You're passive or is your name passive? Wait, don't answer. You just make Paimon dizzier.
This is such a cool design as well. It's so cool.
Paimon decided to call you passive. Is that okay? Melusine.
Oh, maybe not full English.
What should we do? Paimon can't understand anything she's saying. What is she trying to say? You can't understand what we're saying, can you? Passive.
A drop of water is key, right?
Passive. You're not human, are you? No. Passive. Let's not be rude all of a sudden, shall we? I'm not human, am I? I'm not a human, am I? Melusine? Paimon thinks she's starting to understand. Passive and yes is yes, and Melusine is no. Could that be it? Wow.
Paimon.
Passive. Okay, we got something.
Oh my god, little dance.
So you're not called Passive. Sorry, Paimon got your name wrong earlier. Passive likes. You like the name? Passive. Wonderful. Then that's Paimon's gonna call you. This is Wonder. We're glad to meet you, Passive. Paimon's never met a Melusine like you. Paimon, Passive. Wonder, Passive. Erinese, Melusine. So you mean Aaron or something wrong with Erinese? Erinese, Melusine now. Passive, Erinese, protect. So something's bad happened to Erinese, you want to protect it? Paimon, Wonder, Erinese, kapow, kapow. So that's 5 words now. You want Paimon and Wonder to punch the Erinese like kapow? Melusine, you want us to help? Passive. Okay, she wants help from us. That's good. Paimon didn't know how we could punch Erinese with that being a whole island and all. Kapow, kapow.
I love this this girl.
Will there be any rewards? What do we need to do? Key, number. And then, how many keys is that now? Key. 3 keys. Okay, 3 keys. Hasu Key, Foggy Path South. Key Spring North. Key Willow East. Oh, that's what you mean. Let's make it over real quick. These 3 keys in total. 1 in the Southern Foggy Road, 1 in the Northern Spring, and 1 in the Eastern Willows. Is Paimon right? Key, Square West. And there are 3 keys in the square to the west. Collect 3 keys and go to the square. Paimon, Melusine, Wonder, Passive.
You're amazing. This is amazing.
Come on, Passive. You always have to make it sound like Wonder is clever than Paimon. We're clearly more or less equal in intellect.
Paimon, you're smarter than me.
And we've already got 1 key, so all we need is find the remaining 2. Erinese, Melusine, Passive, protect. Relax, Paimon doesn't know what happened, but we're going to help you protect Erinese for sure. But if Paimon could add 1 small point, Passive, Paimon would like to say that if you have anything shiny around and unwanted, or some expensive looking chest, well, it'd be just wonderful if you could let us know.
If I was still thinking about the reward for this.
Honestly though, Passive scratches her head as she tries to understand, then gives 2 more happy jumps and leaves in a bit of a hurry. Oh, she ran straight off. Guess she must have something really urgent to work on. Wander, shall we look for those 2 keys now? This is amazing. Guys. This is another world quest? There's so many smaller world quests, and that's the thing. Like I said, I can't do every world quest, but I'm always like debating whether to do like maybe we do like one of the big world quests maybe, and then all like a lot of the smaller ones. You know what I mean? Because we could definitely do a lot of the smaller ones, and we have been doing some of the smaller ones. But that's so neat, meeting those creatures like that, and then they don't have like full English, so they're trying to communicate with us in that way, through this beautiful tree as well. Really cool stuff. Really cool stuff. Like, this whole game is beautiful. Fontaine is, like, as I said, is made for me. It's just made for me. We don't have a... Yeah, we have to get another 100 something for another wish. It's a really beautiful place. Yeah, I think Paimon's of Ice is definitely better in the end. During combat with what? What are we in combat with? Oh my god! Hello?
Booba, get them!
No, come here. No. Do you want to fight or you don't want to fight? Get out of the ground. Okay, they don't want to fight. No, I'm not fighting you if you're sticking into the ground every 2 seconds. That's not happening here, buddy. Have a good day. No, I'm not doing it. So this is where Kevin got rid of the knife. Paimon thinks it's time to get wet. I could, but the current can go in the water, unfortunately. But I need to say him to say it with me. Sorry, guess it's all up to you. Paimon doesn't understand why a robot can't go diving. Are you sure you're not just shirking work? Never mind, let's go wander. We need clues. I have no problem going to the water. I have no problem seeing this stuff. I'm very, very happy to explore the water. Back underwater again. Oh my god. Like this, the underwater area it kind of feels like the ocean currents of Paimon bet the knife washed away or something, maybe. It's just nice to know that there is like such a space that we can explore like so much, you know? It's crazy. Like it's kind of reminds me of like going underground in other areas or going to the desert in a way. Like it's like you have it's like, oh, like, don't worry, there's another layer underneath all this where you can explore. The weapon must have carried here. Let's have a look around. Over here? First, oh, I didn't know. By the way, I didn't know this was a normal attack. By the way, yeah, I didn't know that was a normal attack at all. But now I do, thanks to people letting me know. Nothing here. It looks like we gotta look elsewhere. Sure. Where do you think we should have to look? Oh, well, around this circle usually, right? Do you think it got carried away somewhere here? It has to be somewhere in the circle, right? But maybe not? Oh, there's something over there. Yeah, I can see it. Kale is swimming. Okay. So we have to look for those lines that they're coming out of the ground, I suppose, but because it definitely like it makes perfect sense that it got carried away with the current. Of course it does. Yeah, I don't want to make it. Yeah, I want to make it perfectly clear. I think that kid, the way they were acting, you know, stealing a knife from an area and like doing this stuff like this, it's very dangerous. And like I'm not trying to be like make excuses just for a kid all the time, but I feel like, you know, sometimes it's okay to make excuses, especially for kids, you know, because they don't know what they're doing all the time. They don't. And so, like, from my perspective, like, you know, the whole idea of, like, you know, it's like, yeah, it's like, okay, hard lessons are going to happen in life, right? So Talishar telling you, hey, sometimes people are going to lie to you is, like, you know, I think it is a lesson. But I think also at the same time, I think Paimon's perspective was way better, which was, well, have a conversation with your mother. But I think it's also important to note that, like, you know, sometimes people are not going to be the nicest people in the world. Some you know, your father is a good example. But the way he was like, hey, this is your new father, it's not the way to speak to him, obviously. Because he is, like, clearly hurt, that kid. Down here, maybe? If they're saying it got carried down the current, the current, it could have gone down here. Do you think so?
Because it was close by here last time, wasn't it? Here? No, that's something different entirely. Maybe up on top here, maybe? But then how would it get carried down? It still says the circle's over here. But I'm a bit confused on that. Maybe there's something else over here we'd missed? Anything at all? Oh, here maybe? Well, we can break it apart regardless. Oh. There's a chest and there's something on here as well. A water-stained dinner knife. Oh, wow. A water-stained table knife. It seems to be a piece of high-quality silverware. For some reason, it shows signs of rusting, so it's already underwater, maybe? I'll take this stuff as well. Did we get our commissions, by the way? We probably did. No, yeah. Oh, I think, yeah, someone told me about this thing was Malcolm in the chat, so I think you can, like... Okay. Fair enough. Okay. The long-term encounter points and stuff like that? Yeah, like, so, yeah, some stuff I just don't even know by the time I even, like, been playing this game for a while, you know? And I think it's just because, you know, like, I don't interact with every single mechanic. Such a different world when you jump out of the water, isn't it? How are you feeling, Clay? She loves the water so much. She loves it. I mean, living in Sumeru, you'd have to, right? Oh, they're back together, Kevin, and let's go and talk to them first to see if there's any dialogue we can get from that. This quest has become, like, very, very interesting to me, and, like, I've, like, while it was funny, like, at the start, I really feel like it's going to be, like, a much more deeper conversation here. Mom, are you telling the truth that Papa and you... Shh, Kevin, you can't talk about outside the house, you know now. And that's enough. I know, and I'll be good from now on. Oh, he wants to be good for now. I think the conversation with Paimon and Talishar actually helped quite a bit there. I think it did. From my perspective, anyway. Talishar, Curve, we got the knife. Here, take a look. Oh, this could match up with notch. This could make up a notch on the pedestal, but it's just an ordinary table knife. Why would any criminal carry one like that? Maybe they ate at the restaurant and stole the knife there, then dropped it at the scene of the crime? I give you deduction skills 1 point out of 1,000. Jesus. Relevant information retrieved. A month ago, the Steambird shows a case of fraud involving an elegant table with a confriere. Yes. Is that anything to do with the... I don't think it has anything to do with the confriere we were dealing with last time, right? The elegant table confriere? Oh, I remember that. A knife just like this was part of the evidence gathered. They must be responsible. There you go again with the must be responsible, just blaming everybody. Really? We can head back to the office and confirm it. We've got no time left today. I thought you weren't really investigators. Can you really check up on the other cases? Okay, I guess we're kind of friends now, so I'll tell you. Accusing everybody very early, becoming friends very early. We love it. I'm an evidence clerk. With the Mauritius Phantom and such, getting a piece of evidence from the stores is easy, so you're not an investigator at all. Is that even a job? So you like... So Curve is... Evidence? What? Wait. Oh, the evidence is running around solving cases? So you're not even, like, nearly investigators. And why not? You aren't the evidence, but you're doing the same... Yes! We were asked to! Oh my god. But didn't the Editor-in-Chief of your say something about Curve being remotely operated? She was helping maintain Curve's cover. She seems to know his story, which is that he's a lie detecting robot. That's hard to believe. How come Paimon's never heard of something that incredible? Because he's stuck in evidence storeroom. Curve is a vital piece of evidence in his case dating back 30 years. 30 years? Oh, so you're secret investigating that shocking crime to identify the true perpetrator? As if my life's that exciting. I just got bored and decided to... No! I just got bored and decided to take Curve out for a walk. And that's it? Curve, what do you think? Biter not only identified. Aiden Charizard, you were lying. Oh, Juan, I was just saying I started to like you. And now you're messing with Master's protocols, loopholes against me. using the muscle protocols against me.
What protocols? You mentioned those earlier or something, didn't you?
My great creator, Dr. Mossum, added some rules to my core program to ensure the accuracy of my lie detection. Those rules require me to answer all questions with complete accuracy and honesty. So you can detect a lie, but not tell one?
And if someone asks you a question, you're obligated to answer?
Correct, Miss Paimon. Miss Paimon!
What clever rules. So this Masa guy is sometimes a top scientist at the Fontaine Research Institute?
He was a top scientist until he passed away. He died 30 years ago, and Curve became evidence.
Oh, and Curve became evidence. He died how?
Relevant information retrieved. Dr. Mosso died in a duel attempting to prove his innocence, after court found him guilty.
Why was he found guilty?
Relevant information retrieved 30 years ago.
Stop! You're asking questions, and if you keep asking questions, Curve has to keep answering them. I probably should be finding Sir Arthur. The editor-in-chief of your Frazee will be upset too if we too upset to eat if we don't find him.
Paimon finds out like the music here is glorious. It's glorious.
Well, anyway, Curve and I are going to see what we can find out about the knife. Let's meet first thing tomorrow at the Palace Mammonia. Paimon's so curious. Couldn't you indulge her this once? We'll indulge you tomorrow. How about we make you a delicious breakfast? A breakfast? Okay, look forward to it already. See you tomorrow morning then.
Paimon's like, yeah, sure.
They've gone. Paimon can't help but feels there's something going on there at their end though. Best not to stick your nose under people's private lives. I don't know. She can do whatever she wants. Yeah, it's been a busy day. We should get some rest. We'll meet at the Palace Merimonia tomorrow. I don't know. I don't think she can do whatever she wants, to be honest. So that's that part of the quest done. The red and the black wait until 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. So we can actually do that. First of all, let's claim whatever in our menu. Thank you very much. I'll take that for so much. So 8 o'clock the following morning. 8 o'clock the following morning. Or is this gonna be the tomorrow? Yes, it is tomorrow. So it's the red and the black is now the next part of this mission. This is such an interesting place we ended up in. Like with this thing as well. We have to go back and see what this is all about too. This freaking tree over here. Like, look at it. Yeah. Really, really interesting stuff. But obviously one thing at a time is the way we look at it. For sure. One thing at a time. We can unlock this though so we can come back very, very quickly. Let's go talk to them back at this area here. Wait. Oh, that's not what we're going to. Sorry, that's the Archon quest. The red and the black. Oh, they're over here. This duo though is like there's something really appealing about them, right? There's something like that are just like very like over the top comedic about these guys. Morning. Good morning. I keep saying he, by the way, it's she. Like I'm so sorry because I know it's a she, but I just gave it this like old detective voice and I can't let it stick. So I'm sorry if I keep saying he at some points. Hey Talishard, how come there's no desk in here? There just isn't. We don't need desks for work. Anyway, the bench is awesome. Look, has comfy cushions. Oh no. Is that fish heads? Sit down quickly. Come try the delicious breakfast I made for you. Well, thanks, Tasha. But what is this? It smells a little odd. That's my special poisson champagne. It's even tastier than usual recipe. It does smell odd, but that's why it's special. You've piqued Paimon's interest. What about you, Wonder? Curve, what do you think? Analysis of the composition indicates eating this would be a difficult trial. Forget it. I'll let try my look. It's awesome. We're real tough cookies. I'm gonna if Paimon's trying it, I'm trying it. I'm not letting Paimon try it by herself. You and Paimon wolfed down half a portion of odd-smelling pie. Half an hour later, you both come back outside clutching your bellies. Just where'd you disappear to? If you're still hungry, there's more. I made lots. It's okay. It's okay. Thanks, Tasha. No need though. Paimon just went for a quick rest, and there's still some pie left. Wonder why don't we box it up for later? Box it up for the bin, maybe. Or your expressions, wasn't it tasty? I thought I did a good job.
Perhaps you're tough enough. Yeah, I feel so bad.
Paimon knows what they call the poisson shanpai now. The poisson and the poisson Paimon's guts, chanting, we want to swim back out. Oh, that sounds absolutely awful. I'm so sorry.
Don't worry about it. Paimon's better already. Anyway, the problem is Paimon's preferences, not your cooking. Back to business. Did you get any info about the knife?
Oh, right. Paimon's forgot we were supposed to be working right now. Okay, so about that, we did find something that might be useful. This knife is from the elegant tableware confiery. The people Paimon said Rocher owes money to? Yeah, the masquerade is a legitimate business. They claim in their tableware is favored by the Fontaines upper class and can be sold at hefty sums. People like Rocher often fall for it and they pay a fee to join and get a pile of lousy tableware in return. Then they try to sell it to make it for enough to make it back on their additional investment, and then some. But the tableware itself is unsellable junk, so the victims have no choice but to find other fools to pass the bet on to. I hear they call it expanding their downline network.
Sounds pretty familiar.
See, humans are creatures full of lies.
So Talisha's saying this again, by the way.
But it seems that Rocher didn't expand his downline network. In terms of ethical relations, Mr. Rocher's morals exceed the level of the average person. He didn't continue to bring in more victims. So he didn't actually victimize anyone else. So maybe his wife isn't the worst judge of character. But his financial acumen is way below average. In the end, his poor wife had to deal with the fallout and took the losses.
Which is horrible.
That's true. Weren't they exposed by the paper? Can't you guys track down the money and help them recover the losses? Our colleagues got involved some time ago and made multiple arrests, but the ringleader is a crafty one, and immediately claimed that the perpetrators of the scam were temporary employees. More importantly, he kept all the accounts completely separate as a result. Recovering the losses has proven extremely difficult.
Is there nothing you can do about it? So they are very crafty.
We can push things forward today. I got the location of the possible hideout, and I'll be investigating later.
Let's go. You found a lair.
The Marshal's found is more incapable than you think. Considering the facts of this case, I now have reason to believe the Sir Arthur was stolen by the elegant tableware confiery.
Although it does sound very likely, it's best you don't act certain of it.
We'll know once we get there. Let's go.
The whistle. I can't get over the whistle. Can you imagine these guys in their own TV show? Can you imagine? Clue's been updated. Oh, it's awesome. The update. Oh, we got leftover poisson shanpai. Awesome. Awesome. Really cool. This is so much fun. This is so much fun. I'm glad that they did something like this. Where is it? Another pile away. Now it's over here. Wait. Is that going to be underwater again? Because we already traveled to here as well. It's underwater again, is it? It seems to be. Let's head down. It is! Holy wait! Is this not where we went to... for Virgil? Is it? I wonder if it is this. It seems like it's the same area where we found Virgil. No? Maybe it's just similar? So their base is underwater. It might be just similar. How troublesome. Given the curse condition, best we didn't get wet. It seems there's no choice this time, so he can get wet. He's already 30. His core and other components are all starting to get old, so he's got to maintain them or else. Still kind of young, isn't he? Isn't it? 30's not young. It is. It's very young. Maybe it's just like a yeah, I think it might be a different location. We'll see though. We'll know as soon as we get up here though. Man, like I think what's so like interesting about like Fontaine and these world quests so far, and what I'm having a good time with is just like they're very, very like Fontaine centric, I suppose is the way to put it. Like this is something that could only happen in Fontaine, these investigations. It's a very like Fontainian thing to do. I'm glad that the world quest kept the investigations going as well. Let's see it. We're here. That is Virgil's area.
Let's see, there's sure a lot in there. What should we do? Charge in and beat them up and make them confess?
Don't be so... Oh, that was Paimon. Don't be so violent, Paimon. They're already frightened on edge. It might destroy the evidence if you give them another scare.
That's true. Let's sneak in and find the evidence, then beat them up.
And then beat them up? Look at us. Oh, we're still swimming. Wait, are we still swimming? Look at Paimon. I'm like you.
Do we have to beat them up? I don't like sneaking around. Neither does Paimon, so it's impossible to distract them? There must be something that we can use. Curve, hide and wait for us here. You're too big to not get spotted. Just come over once we're done.
As you wish. Let's hurry and figure out how we lure them away. So those are the guys from that were... He's right, they did, covertly find a way to distract. This thing here? No! It's gonna take me all the way back! It's okay that we can just... I think there's a waypoint over here to get all the way back again. Yeah, no, I think that he's right, or she's right, by the way. I keep saying he, just because I got the again, I can't cancel the voice now. It's the voice. Okay. There's no way to cancel this, by the way? You have to follow the whole way through? Oh my god. There's no way. It takes you all the way up there. Yeah, no, but yeah, it's a very Fontaine thing. I'm so glad they kept these missions going. It actually means the world to me, especially since they're so fun. There we go, go back up. So how are we going to distract him, I wonder? Over here? This is so interesting. Find a way to covertly distract them. Maybe we could go around this way? We could try. But oh, there's some around here too. Can we... Is there a crouch? I know there is a crouch. Maybe we climb up here? I'm just trying to figure out what we can do here. Oh. This pot has chicken legs in it. Is someone cooking? How about adding some seasoning to put them to sleep after a meal, or we can use something else to drive them away? Nice idea. Let's check the bags for use of seasoning, Wonder. Oh my god. The fish. The fish. Well, Paimon's feel would be super effective. How could you put that in there? It's just something my culinary talents. Don't be mad, Chalishard. Your cooking might end up making a very significant contribution here. Paimon certainly won't be able to overcome the trial and toughness it poses. Absolutely freaking beautiful music here as well. Really? Then fine. Let's hide and watch what happens. I feel so bad. Once chow time is shouted, the entire elegant tableware conveyor is gulping down the food with extra seasoning. It doesn't take long before one by one subtle changes begin to appear on their faces, and then they start running towards the exit with their hands clutching their stomach. Oh my god. See, Talshad? They experience the power of poisson champai. Just like I said. I'm incredible. I'll go get the curve. Now I can search for evidence of our heart's content. So now we can actually find out what they were doing here. Old clockwork locket? An archaic clockwork locket. It looks quite old. What's this? It looks like it's open. It's a picture of a girl. Database responding. Database responding. Database responding. Failed to retrieve information, so you have nothing on her. Your Curve, your database won't respond without having relevant information, right? Did water get you inside you? Let's put it away for now. I'll let Curve take a look later. Okay, so we have like this old archaic locket. Interesting. Okay, so seriously, there's someone here that was cared about at the very least. At the very, very least. What else are we looking for here? I'll take these, I suppose. Oh, it's more of the silverware. An overwhelming amount of tableware scattered all over the place in a messy yet charming pile that's ripe for the taking. A table knife, and table knife, just like the one left outside the Steambird. It must be them. There we go. We know we have another piece of evidence here as well then. I wonder if there's something... Yes. After getting the boot from the Order of the Fruit, I was really down in the dumps. Luckily I've joined a new group, so I'm feeling a little better. This group's new operations are a little different from the last ones. Anyway, let's go, Intrepid Valberry. Crafty Bullfruit, my brother. You're always in my thoughts. I can't believe the higher-ups sent Kala Lily to hunt you down just for the formula to that stupid potion. I guess you're plumb out of luck now. But don't worry, I made a big ruckus of the Order of the Fruit. Order of the Fruit.
in your defense. They may have kicked me out over it, but I got no regrets. I only hope that your soul can rest in peace. No one else knows this, but I've got lots of bulb fruits in my new home to remember you by. Looks like there are only 4 great operatives of the order of the fruit now remain. I finally received my first mission to get money off some guy named Rocher. The old dog's got no shame refusing money to pay his debts like that. I went there and socked him twice before he coughed up a pile of junk. And the only thing there that looked like it could be worth anything was a locket. It looked like a woman. Surely that's not his wife, right? Unbelievable. Who in the right mind would marry a guy like that? So that, yeah, they went there to find something to get his debts paid. Seems like something happened today. Directors 2 through 41 were all taken away. Supposedly the Steambird blew the lid off our business, and the Marsh's Phantom was involved. Luckily I'm new, so I'm safe for now, but I don't get it. Aren't we just an irregular cutlery business? Whatever, it doesn't matter. To repay the boss's kindness, my first order of business is to pay the paper a little visit. I originally planned to tear him a new one, but the boss said that we should keep a low profile now. I guess I'll start with that dumb bird at the door then, so whoever did this took the dumb bird. Dumb bird. The bird. That dumb bird. A knife through that bird's head should send the message loud and clear, right? Since the other directors were taken away, I'll go to the boss after the job is done, tell him what I've done. He was so happy he might even give me promotion. So he said he stabbed the bird. Intrepid Valberry away. So they have different berry names if you're in the order of the fruit. Is that what we're saying? I know I have to. They said confront on the side there.
Who cooked this? Who cooked this? Find him and kill him. I'll go find the cook.
This agent right here is today's chef. So who's gonna kill me?
Marsh's Phantoms. How did you? How did you get in here?
I don't think you got the time to worry about that now. We obtained evidence of your crimes.
Evidence? But officer, all of them were temporary workers, and I didn't arrest them already.
We're working on another kill. There's a whistle. Another case right now. All of your suspects in a plot to get revenge against the Steambird by stealing Sir Arthur.
The paper? Impossible. I haven't heard any grudge towards them. In fact, I even want them to thank them for pointing out the flaws in our business model.
Yeah, right.
You're good with words, but what we do want to show you this.
The thing we found. The Diary of Alan's Struggle.
See, Director 42 admitted in their diary, busted.
You fool! Didn't I tell you to keep a low profile for now? But boss, are we supposed to just lie down and take it when they're bullying us like this? The Marsh's Phantom officer, with all due respect, this fool is just a temporary employee. He hasn't even passed his probation period. Since he's suspected of breaking the law and committed a crime, I have no choice but to fire him. The spirit just, again, this is what they do. Temporary employee lose all ramifications from them because they believe that, okay, they're not a part of our business.
How much longer do you plan to use that same old trick? Yeah, it's a trick.
Fire me? Why, boss? Didn't you just say earlier that I'm the only one here who has always been loyal to you?
Who are you? What are you talking about? You're fired. We have nothing to do with each other from now on.
He is dastardly. Dastardly.
Take him away, honored agents. He's all yours. Boss, you betrayed me. Oh, you dirty, double-timing dog. I'll take you down with me.
Is he fighting?
He's...
Wait, what the hell? They're all fighting?
Oh, how's this?
Calm them down. Calm down. Clay is here to calm you down. Everyone calm down. Please. Everyone please calm down. It is not this serious. Bros, calm down. Okay.
Speed of light.
I'm guessing we have to do some damage to calm them down. Maybe. Hopefully we don't kill them.
I got killed.
Don't blink.
Where's bro? Where's boss?
It must be a damage thing, right? It has to be like a damage thing. Look, see, they're still going for each other.
With sword comes shadow.
Come again. Suffocate.
I hope calming them down isn't. I hope it's like, nah, we're actually just killing them. You know, this guy got the other guy. Help me, red hair.
Incoming. Hey.
It is just destroying them. That's what it is. We just have to beat the living hell out of them. Calm them down is hilarious. And this guy comes out of hiding.
Cut to the chase.
again.
Don't blink.
Okay, who's left?
Me, Lefty. I'm always the last guy left.
First.
Have a little taste.
Are you serious? You hit Calais?
Nice and spicy.
Now it's my excuse. I can go. We cannot feel bad about this. If this is the wrong way to do it. If we kill them, that's my excuse.
They hit Clay. What was I supposed to do?
Out, you blithering idiot! How dare you go against me? You filthy traitorous mutt! You can't stop me!
All right, that's enough. Just play nice now, would you?
Hey,
Redhead, hurry up and fess up. Where's Sir Arthur?
hey, cut it out, shorty. I'm not on your side either, unless you want to do me a favor. Help me convict this traitorous backstabbing thief of felony and make the rest of his life a living hell. Then I'll try my best to cooperate with you.
The Marshy Phantom never go negotiates with criminals. But with the evidence we already have, the quality of the rest of your life won't be too different from what you were hoping for.
No, don't do that.
So you're gonna come clean now?
Alright, fine. I'll tell you everything. I didn't actually take Sir Arthur. I know a stranger, someone got to it before me, so I just stuck my knife in there as a warning.
It wasn't there, you're lying, right? Hurry, you got this, Curve. It's your time to shine.
No, I'm not the detective. In Mr. Intrepid Valberry's data.
What? He really wasn't this redhead? So did you see anything at the scene?
I saw a really smelly drunk lying on the ground just like the debtor Rocher. All I wanted was to stay well away from him.
Then it's Rocher, right? If there's no one else? If there's nobody, you're gonna have to give us someone. You cut short the trail we were following. You're gonna have to take responsibility for it.
Now you're just making things difficult for me.
You could do it, Intrepid Valberry. You fought back against your old boss.
I love the Paimon's like hyping up Valberry now.
Fine, you're right. Let me think it over for a moment.
Director 42, can I say something?
What?
Do you have any leads? No, I don't.
Then just wait a minute. Can't you see I'm racking my brains right now? I've got it. I just remembered something. I went to the Flue Center in search of a locksmith, but because I needed help to break into the paper's office at night and wreak havoc. But wouldn't you know, I ran into someone there who was also trying to find a way to sneak into the paper.
Who was it? What's her name?
I don't know, but he's dressed like a member of the Fatui.
The Fatui? Them again?
Justice may be absent, but the Fatui never are. True. Yes, true.
What did you after that?
How would I know? I'm not some sewer stalker.
His time is certain. He's the one who stole Sir Arthur. Oh, but every certainty of yours has been wrong so far.
True.
It's certainly different this time. Don't you remember? There were 4 pairs of footprints at the scene, so there's 4 suspects at most. The Fatui are the 4th suspect.
What if it isn't him?
Hey, don't look down on me. I'll bet my uniform on it. All right.
The whistle got again.
Or if I'm wrong, I'll quit and stay at home. Calm down, right? Let's not be too hasty. Hey, Redder, can you find that guy?
Why don't you just try your luck in the Flue Cendrille? I've seen him there more than one occasion.
Someone dresses as a Fatuus in the Flue Cendrille?
If he's really there, he won't be difficult to spot, yeah, especially with Fatui.
Alright, let's do it. We'll take these criminals back and then head over to the Flue Cendrille.
Don't forget you promise. You better convict that two-time traitor. Pin him to the wall.
They fell apart so quickly.
Don't worry, neither of you is going anywhere, huh? Don't worry, neither of you is going anywhere. Huh? Wait, where is he?
Oh, he did run off.
Where'd your boss go? He's just here. I remember seeing him run off.
I was like, oh, maybe just a glitch.
He snuck off in that direction while you were distracted.
Why do you say something sooner?
Well, I wanted to, but you kind of stopped me. That's what he did it?
That sneaky, conniving, knew his life would be a living hell. So he fled? How would you let me go and get him for you?
Let you go? What do you think, Coiv?
Based on my analysis, Mr. Valby's already telling the truth.
Then go, get going, Redhead. Don't disappoint us.
Don't worry, I give you a word as a man.
Really? Are we just going to let him go just like that? What's wrong with that? If someone deceives another, shouldn't we support the victim getting the revenge?
I think that you are like very much a crooked cop in every respect.
I know what it's like to feel anger after being tricked. Oh, Coiv, you should take a note on this.
As you wish, I've recorded the behavioral and psychological data for everyone involved in my lie learning module.
Let's stop wasting time here. Our primary objective is to take the others back to the Marshu's Phantom, and then get to the Flue Cendrille.
You escort the criminals back to the Marshu's Phantom, and without a moment's rest, you immediately rush over to the Flue Cendrille at the haunting grounds of the other suspect. Oh. We're going right there. So we have to question this Fatui member, Ballard. Is this who it is?
It has to be him, like, right?
You're here? Wait. So did you bring the goods? Who are you?
Huh, that's not the code. Who are you? Shoot, I gotta get out of here.
No, we're exchanging passphrases just now. Forget that. Hurry, don't let him get away.
Oh my god, are we doing... Wait, we're doing a chase scene?
Oh my god. We're real detectives. Stop right there. Finally caught you. But why run like that? That was exhausting.
Stop chasing after me. I haven't done anything wrong.
Why run if you're innocent?
That won't hold up in court. Why don't you tell me what crimes I committed, huh?
You stole Sir Arthur.
I didn't steal that. Quite certain someone stole it now, aren't we?
Oh, crud.
Wait, what? You stole Sir Arthur. I didn't steal that. Quite certain someone stole it now, aren't we? But we told him we stole it. Someone stole it.
Don't even think about trying to weed you out of this. We even know you've been looking for a way to sneak into the paper's office. Take a look at my uniform. Take a look at your own. Are you trying to cause an international crisis? Do you want to say bye-bye to your life?
No way, it's that serious. Piper's trying to cab this cop down.
No, after I complete this mission, I'll be able to retire early. Don't be like this.
Then why don't you start making it a bit easier, huh? If you make things difficult for me, then it'll be fair that I do the same. Picture your retired life for a moment. When you sit down to eat, you'll look across and see me. Every date you go on, I'll be your chaperone. And for every travel photo you'll take, I'll be there smiling too.
Talishard is a menace. An absolute menace.
No, stop, that's enough. Don't terrify me like that. I'll come clean. It's not like it's a secret anyway. I'm Ballard, a peripheral intelligence officer. What peripheral means is that I'm not very important. I was tasked with locating research base belonging to a scientist known as Mosso Lombroso. The name of the dog and the... Mosso Lombroso, isn't that Dr. Mosso? So he named it after the dog. You've heard him too? He passed away some 30 years ago, and his research base is said to contain valuable information, but no one knows its location.
What does that have to do with the Steambird?
Because Dr. Mosso's death is linked to the Steambird, I'm sure the paper knows something.
It's linked to the paper?
Correct, that's why I contacted one of their editors, Zhenk, hoping to get the inside scoop. Okay.
Isn't that the other who was arguing with Talishard? Why did we reveal the paper inside info? Yeah, he was the first person we met in this quest.
I sent him a small gift. Do you recall the paper recently exposed to the elegant tableware Confronting scammers? I provided that detail of their crimes.
Okay, so you gave him information.
Oh, so you did that. You're really amazing, huh?
Thank you, though I may only be a peripheral personnel, but one of the better ones. Anyway, the exclusive report gave Zheng's reputation quite the boost. But when I contacted him again, he said he had nothing to repay me with. Utterly despicable.
Then that's when you decided to sneak in?
Indeed, but I noticed something odd when I got there that night. The signature Steambird at the door was gone.
It vanished before you arrived. Oh, not again.
That's right, that's when there was an envelope and the pedestal acted on my instincts as an intelligence officer. I opened the envelope to my surprise, it was full of threats.
With the envelopes at the scene, how could you sneak a peek at someone else's letter? Let us look too.
Let us look too. Of course, Paimon. To the Steambird, Mosso's death 30 years ago is still in my mind. Whenever I think of it, your paper's rhetoric, which entirely passes off as falsehoods, is truth. I simply can't suppress my indignation. As such, I've taken Sir Arthur captive. I eagerly await your paper's sincere repentance. I issue a public apology and surrender Mosso's legacy. Should you continue to spin a web of lies that obfuscates the truth, I will continue to be left with no choice to slay the Steambird, crow, or blackbird. So it's the idea of like, hey, stop spreading lies or I'm gonna freaking kill this bird.
Are you done? The one who signed it was the crow or blackbird is the criminal you're looking for.
But is it for real? Is the paper really linked to Dr. Mosso's death?
There's no mistake. The inheritance mentioned here is probably Dr. Mosso's research base. The paper definitely knows something. Later on, I put some feelers in my circle, hoping this crow or blackbird will be willing to meet with me. If she's in the same line of work, that is. Best case scenario, we can work together. And even if that fails, I didn't want her to raise any alarms, as that would only disturb my work. But it turns out we're the only ones who showed up.
Talishard, seems you made a mistake again, huh, Talishard? What's wrong? But Talishard, she is finding the lead. Tell me now. Tell me this guy's lying.
He's telling the truth.
Darn it, you peripheral.
The whistle again. I love the whistle so much.
Why aren't you the culprit? You've lost me my uniform. Oh, we read that bit, yeah. Calm down, Talishard. We weren't serious. Yeah, don't pay it any mind. Oh my god, Talishard actually, I keep saying he because of the voice. I gave it the voice. I'm sticking with it. We're making mistakes.
Talishard genuinely believes we're going to take the uniform from her.
But I mind. I was serious. I care about whether I'm useful. I said I would figure it out from amongst these 4 suspects, yet none of them are the culprit. I guess I'm just completely useless. No. We were following a lead. You were literally, that's how it works. You were following the lead, and you were getting there. Editor-in-Chief, your face was right to ask for your help. I should take off this uniform and leave. No. It's fine. Relevant information detected. Aiden Charizard, you can be useful. You can write for the Steambird's fantasy column, just like Editor Jenkins suggested. That's not comforting in the least. Wouldn't it be better to just name Mr. Ballard the criminal? At least that might make Talishar feel better. Paimon's more with the Fatui. Miss Paimon, are you suggesting that I lie? Can lies be a source of comfort? Sometimes. That doesn't count as a lie. Paimon means that when you're comforting someone, sincerity is what counts. For example, when Paimon is worried about gaining weight from eating too many slimes, Wanda might say something Paimon's still cute, even if she gets fat or something like that. I would, yes, Paimon I would consider you comfort. No, I would feel sorry for the slimes. No, I would just call, no. Never would we do that. Are you serious? Never would we call her out. That's enough. Curve can only analyze biological data. He can't understand all of that. Forget it. You can go, Ballard.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, we can't just arrest someone if they didn't do anything, I suppose. Talishard, you.
Paimon, Wanda, I know you two are both amazing and tenacious, but I'm a stupid piece of deadwood that is always rolling downhill and finding new lows. I break it the slightest touch. I'm sorry, but from here on out, I'll just leave everything up to you.
That's so sad.
I'd like to buy you both dinner one last time tonight. We'll go for a nice fancy place to hold day board. What? So we're gonna eat trash like it? No, stop it! Paimon hates farewell dinners. Curve, talk some sense to her.
Agent Talishard, I suggest you reconsider writing for the Steambird's fantasy column.
Alright, that's enough. I really think I need to think through anyway. Anyway, I'll see all of you at the hotel day board tonight. Don't forget to come.
Paimon knows Talishard is a straightforward person, but still feels so sudden. Was that really that bad? It probably wasn't just about today. It's a build-up. I think the reason why they're so overconfident, so aggressive in their police techniques is because they're trying to make up for the fact that they do feel a little bit useless sometimes.
Paimon hopes she's better by tonight. Let's get some rest too. Paimon's quite tired after so much investigating.
Bullard's testimony. According to Bullard, he had been to the scene of the crime before, but when he arrived, Sir Arthur was already missing. At that time, he noticed a letter at the scene. His intelligence officer kicked in, leading him to open the letter and read it and take it with him. Confirmed footprints. The footprints of Rocher, Kevin, Intrepid, Valiberry, and Bullard, based on the agent intelligence analysis, they are the same as the footprints that appear in the newspaper. The letter signed Crow or Blackbird used to threaten the Steambird. However, due to the efforts of the Bullard, an unrated person who came out of nowhere, this threat proved unsuccessful.
Man, yeah, I think it is trying to be overconfident because you're so desperately worried, I suppose, about how people see you, but also wanting to feel useful can also be a very, very sad thing, which is probably why they're so aggressive, because they need to tone down some of the stuff that they're doing. They're on the right track. Oh my god, your outfit's so nice, and you're standing in a box. Your clothes, you haven't resigned already, have you? Oh, I just realized the implications of this. No, not yet. I just took off my uniform because it makes me feel much lighter. So, do I look good in these? Not bad at all. It looks so nice. It's really fancy. It's actually not even fancy. It just looks like very like I guess like just suits you. Oh, the voice sounds gentler. I was actually doing a gentler voice because I thought that's what they would do once they like stop being like a cop. This must be the right life for me since I can't do anything well. It's best not to do anything at all. Stop thinking like that. It just happens to be a really tricky case. It isn't just this case. Have you heard of Fontaine's Aquabus? That's how we got to Fontaine. When you must have taken the Clementine line, Aviel is the tour guide there, and Elfane is in charge of the Navia line. Yes. I used to be tour guide too. I was on the guide on the third line, the Callus line. I used to travel to Fontaine Research Institute, but the service suspended due to the incident. The incident? You used to be a tour guide? That's awesome. It's not awesome at all. Tour guides aren't exactly elite. Being assigned as a tour guide is what happens when you're bad at being an agent. I didn't know that. So you returned to the Mauritius Phantom because the line stopped operating? Not quite. I was laid off due to complaints from tourists. Some praised me in person, but wrote complaints as soon as they got home. They said my voice grates like a... So I've been doing the voice wrong all the time. They talk like this, probably. That's so sad. I feel so bad for Talishard. I couldn't accept it. I don't mean the complaints. I couldn't accept that they told me I was doing well to my face and they clearly had a problem with me. There's the lies again. The idea of them saying like, oh, people lie to you, you know? I'll let you in a little secret. Energenk was the first to complain that I sound like a crow. He's such a hypocrite. Well, F him. F him. No wonder you were arguing back then. Paimon sort of gets it now. Let's not dwell on the annoying stuff like that. Now is the time to focus on enjoying some delicious food. Hotel Debo is recommended by official tourist guide. I mean, like, look at the way they're moving. But I think you might. Thanks, Talishard. I feel so bad. Let us pay for this as well. But shouldn't we wait for Curve? He's not here yet. It's fine. He doesn't eat this kind of thing anyway. He just wants to record Hotel Debo's data into his live learning module. His live learning module? Curve is really special. Yes, I'm very happy to have met him. However, his core is aging rapidly, so he will get into hibernation mode soon. His parts can be replaced, but not his core. Hibernator? You're trying to say he will stop moving forever? Oh my god. I'm just really completely useless, aren't I? I can't solve any cases as an agent. I get complaints as a tour guide, and let's not talk about my attempts at making breakfast. Now I can't even manage evidence properly. Did you sneak out and try to get Curve repaired? I feel so bad. No one but Dr. Mosso can repair Curve. I just want him to see more how humans lie and help him overcome Mosso's protocols. Overcome the protocols? Why? That'd be amazing. Curve could become a genuine human. I love learning more about Talishard like this. Are you kidding me? Feels like Palmer just heard something incredible. Dr. Moss's true goal was to create a machine that would gradually become human by understanding lies and humanity. That the Curve's ultimate form. Legends say the Fontainian scientist called Alan Guillotine created an amazing machine 100 years ago. Dr. Mosso seemed to want to surpass that. Guillotine, I think it is. But understanding lies, can understanding lies make someone human? Dr. Mosso believed that humans have various reasons for lying, with various feelings underlying those reasons. It is those emotions that make them human. So he created a no-lying protocol. If Curve learns to lie like a human one day, then it means that he's no longer bound by this machine program and has acquired human emotions. We're out here investigating cases because I want to see how humans lie. I want him to learn, so he's even teaching Curve. I keep saying, I'm so sorry, guys. She keeps teaching Curve, even though, while she was, like, teaching Kevin. Then you definitely can't give up. Shouldn't we fight hard to give Curve one more time? But how? Dr. Mosso is gone now. But the research space is still out there. Right, there must be a maintenance manual or something. I went through everything already and didn't find anything about the base. How about the newspaper? Would they have any leads? Didn't Fatui say there's something like that too? That guy was an amateur. If the Martius Phantom doesn't know, then the newspaper certainly won't. You're just looking for excuses, Talishard, maybe. You're actually just afraid of failure, aren't you? Very clearly so. No one fails forever. If you hit rock bottom, your only way is up.
So good. Fall upwards. You know?
I hit rock bottom? You even took off your uniform. Oh, I feel so... This is so... Makes me feel so sad. So I won't fail anymore? There you go, right? Get up. We can do this. That's right. You absolutely will not fail again. In my humble plan, Miss Paimon is lying. No, Curve, stop it. Wait a sec, Curve. Couldn't you just show up a little bit later? But it's true though, if you've already failed a lot, you know? But such lies have a chance to mold reality. Curve! What are you talking about, Curve? Lies mold in reality, it's the idea that like it can motivate someone, right? Maybe it eventually could make you like, believe that. I love this outfit from Talishard. 30 years ago, Dr. Mosso and I performed our first public test in Hotel Dayboard. At that time, we were only 4 tables, 8 chairs and a waiter, who was also the owner. He said to me, Restaurant Dayboard will certainly become a renowned luxury hotel. It was just like Miss Paimon's statement, a lie based on sincerity. Yeah, it's like a motivational lie, right? It's like, it's not the truth. You can't predict the future, but like it could be a possibility because you want to like it to be true. But today you can also see the board as exquisite carpeting, expensive decorations, 2 dining areas, and an endless stream of guests. I think that is what the lie Dayboard became true. Then the statement, the agent Talishard will not fail again, has the possibility of becoming true. That is awesome, Curve. Shutting down the lie learning module. Was Curve being a little odd just now? What was he talking about? It's the lie learning module that resides in the Curve's core. And once it's enabled, it makes the Curve spew a bunch of illogical nonsense.
I think he has a point.
Well, Paimon thinks that some humans say things that don't make sense. Does that mean Curve is improving?
It does.
Tasha, are you going to give up just when Curve is showing signs of improvement? Well, can you please say that thing again?
Say what? You will not fail again.
That's right, because you've already hit rock bottom. I get it. Then I'll try again one more time. If Curve is still learning, then I'll have to help him. Wow, Tasha really is like a child sometimes. She gets moody so quickly, but also perks up just as quickly.
Sounds like you, Paimon. No, Paimon's the best.
Is Paimon not mature enough? You're shorter, even shorter than Talishard.
You're already pretty mature, yeah. Don't worry about me saying that stuff.
Just stop with the chit-chat. We should take action at once. Since the news here might know something, let's keep our eyes on the prize and keep investigating the theft. Since there are 4 of us, why don't we each roleplay as a suspect and recreate the crime scene? We might even find a breakthrough. Wow, Child's Plan is working fast. Paimon likes that idea. Let's go to the Seabird now.
That is so sweet. That is such a sweet conversation to have. And Talishard's such a sweet character. Like, it's such an interesting character to have here as well. Just a great appreciation for characters that like may feel like they are on a downturn for themselves. Well, it's right here, but actually, like, you know, you can motivate them like that. And for Talishard as well, Talishard is like a character that's clearly like is different from other characters in a way that like you can say you hit rock bottom and it's a motivational thing because they probably feel like they have. And that uniform meant a lot to them, and I feel so sad with them taking it off. I really do. I really do.
You're small here, Paimon. You'll be Kevin. I'll be Dirty Rocher.
Oh, look, the outfit suits you so much, Talishard.
Mr. Ball here is here for Dr. Maso. So let Curve be him. Then all that's left is the redhead. Leave it to me.
This is awesome. This is so cool that they're recreating this.
Everyone's got the role, so let's reenact the night of Sir Arthur's disappearance. What did all these guys do?
The first to reenact is the order of the arrival. So, oh man, I might not actually like remember this entirely, but like I think maybe you first, maybe? He had to be in the scene of the crime before, and there he had to be in the scene, Sir Arthur intact and in touch, but when he woke, Sir Arthur would have been gone, so he would have been there first, right? Then you saw the drunk at one point, right? According to Trevally, you'd been there to see the crime before, but when he arrived, Sir Arthur was already missing, so he's last. He took out the dinner knife and stuck it in there to... Wait. Okay, so not him. According to Ballard, he had been seen the crime before, but when he arrived, Sir Arthur was already missing. And okay, so not him, so... Okay, so they're already missing at this point. I saw the scene of the crime was an old drunkard and a knife to defend himself. So the knife was earlier than Kevin. This was... he noticed the letter at the scene. His intelligence options kicked in and leaned to open the letter and take it with him. So we could go maybe Kevin? No, not Kevin. You first. Maybe we go with this? What do you guys think? If it's the order, we're doing it right? No? Incorrect? Who arrived at the scene second? It was Kevin, right? No, because he said he didn't notice a knife. Maybe him? No, that's wrong. That's wrong. It's Kevin first. Wait, no, wait. Wait. I'm confused. I thought he got the knife. So maybe we try here? And then this? Oh, no, we could have done it later. That's not correct. It's... Okay, I think I know now. It was... Yeah, okay, I know now. Jesus. Oh, you're not doing this to me. I know now. It was a bit confusing for me. I know now, okay, game. Thank you. Wow. It was a bit confusing because like the way they were talking about like they all went missing. They saw the drunkard. I guess it's just one person out of the place. That's all it was. One was absolutely correct. I was the first to arrive. Oh my god! Look at the letterbox. I'm Rocher, a middle-aged man who was kicked out. The spotlight. I've been waiting around here because I'm trying to get a job at the paper. On one night, I drank a little. I remember Sir Arthur sitting on his precious pedestal before I got completely drunk. Later on, I fell asleep on the road, and then. Look at the setting of this. I'm Baller, the second suspect, right? That's what I was saying. That's the only thing. I should have said him second and the other ones would have been right, I'm guessing. I'm Baller, the second suspect arrived at the scene. I immediately noticed that Sir Arthur wasn't where he should be. So, the real thief stole Sir Arthur between the time of arrival and Mr. Rocher falling asleep. And that criminal left a letter full of threats for the paper. Acting on my intelligence officer instincts, I read the letter left by the thief and took it with me from the scene. After that... Oh my god, look at what's his face? I'm up next. Intrepid Valberry,
Director 42 of the criminal gang. I want revenge on the paper, so I plan to run Sir Arthur straight through.
This is so freaking good.
But Sir Arthur was gone. When I got there, I was furious, but there's nothing I could do. I just stabbed a knife into the pedestal to scare him and left.
This is I love how he's getting so into a Paimon. You got a performance coming up. Everyone's performing.
Yeah, look at the face! And finally, Paimon's turn. I'm Kevin, a problem child. I'm here to get Sir Arthur to spread the word of my dad's a big fat weasel. But Sir Arthur was gone, and there was a knife in his favorite pedestal. I tried to look for it, but all I found was a smelly old man. This is so good. Someone woke him, and that terrified me. I took the knife to defend myself and ran as fast as I could. I didn't even notice that when a button got torn off my clothes. Indeed, I'm that smelly old man. The commotion Kevin made woke me up, and I vaguely caught sight of him running off with something. After that, I looked towards the paper's office and saw Sir Arthur was missing. I became afraid of becoming a suspect, so I hurried back to my usual haunt at the docks. This is incredible. Is everything that happened? Paimon thinks the reenactment went perfectly, but did we miss anything? The threatening letter, yeah, of course. That's right, I forgot about the letter. Since the thief's motives were tied to the incident from 30 years ago, the paper should have some idea about the thief's identity, right? Yeah, but the paper's still in the dark on all this. We should deliver this letter to them immediately. We could have overlooked something so how could we overlook something so crucial? Because all of you are too busy trying to console me. I'm sorry for being a burden. No, you're fantastic and your outfit's amazing. You should think like that, Talishard. Haven't you read through Dr. Monster's case files? Those should really be exclusive information. Now that you mention it, I forgot to tell you though about the contents. Let's go over there to discuss it. Dr. Monster's death is closely linked to the paper, so it feels weird to talk about right outside their front door.
This was such a good thing. Like, I love when they be fun. They're like when they have like a bit of fun like this, you know what I mean? Like a little side fun. Like, they got really into it as well. They had the letterbox form with the spotlight. I loved it. So impressed that they would do something nice for this quest. We're gonna have a transition here.
This spot's perfect. You want to know why Dr. Monster was tried, right? It actually stemmed from the public opinion. Public opinion? Well, not long after the existence of Dr. Monster's lie detector was made public, the Steambird published several articles on it and quickly drew public attention. Relevant information retrieved, Monster was exclusive behind the lies. Monster's protocols to watch, lie detector, a game of authority.
Sorry, that was Curve. Yeah, sorry about that.
The paper used special features like these to incite widespread fear and worry among the general public. Soon the public opinion became turned against Dr. Mosso. What were they worried about? For example, how to guarantee the lie detector output is credible? What would happen if a suspect in a trial isn't lying but Curve says he is? Wouldn't mistrials and injustice result? But if Curve's reliability can be guaranteed, then those concerns would evaporate. Relevant information retrieved. Content from lie detector, a game of authority. When using protocols to restrict authority, the central question is not the lie detector's reliability, but the ability to remain independent from the outside authorities. As the article points out, Curve is just a machine. So what would happen if the people put their trust in Curve, yet someone could control Curve and use it to falsify results? Okay. Yeah, it's the idea that someone could reprogramming, and then like it's like, what do you do then? The Moss protocols are to prevent that, right? Relevant information retrieved. Content from Moss protocols to watch. It must be noted that the Moss protocols are man-made. There's a possibility of them being modified. This may prove to be a well-concealed trap. Whoa, are they accusing Dr. Moss of secretly tampering or leaving back doors? This is just the beginning. All kinds of other characters piled on after the Steambird triggered the first outpouring of public opposition. Relevant information retrieved. Fish can't live in water. Reject a Goldfish Bowl World. Published by Seven Nations Gazette. Shocking misjudgment of lie detector. Published by Short Anthologies. Shocking misjudgment of lie detector. Did Curve make a mistake? That was just a lie, of course. Curve would never involved in any case, much less in misjudging one. But that's how the public opinion works. So it's all downhill from there for Dr. Mosso. So no matter what, Dr. Mosso's name was besmirched, and it's so hard to clean it up afterwards as well. In the end, someone came forward and made accusations against the doctor. They called the lie detector a total scam, and all the results were completely manufactured. They believed the doctor was deceiving the public in an attempt to gain power to pass judgment over others. So they demanded the doctor's secret to be punished and the lie detector be destroyed. Aren't those accusations a little too seriously? Would anyone believe stuff like that? Many did. They were all just ordinary people, so how could they differentiate the truth from lies? When we don't have access to sufficient information, we believe what others want us to believe.
True. This happens quite a bit.
And it just so happened that such a critical injuncture The Steamboat did something huge. They provided evidence that was exposed Dr. Mosso having falsified results. Their evidence was key to Dr. Mosso's conviction. Evidence? Dr. Mosso really deceived everyone? The doctor refused to admit it, of course, and so he died defending himself in a duel. Only then did things start to calm down, so after he died, people were like, okay, the boogeyman's caught. The paper's reputation skyrocketed, and a useless fake like curve was soon forgotten. It was just left with the Martian Phantom as evidence. So is Curve the real deal or not? Well, I think Curve is the real deal, and Dr. Mosso was wrongly accused. Then the evidence was presented by the paper was falsified, or did they make a mistake? But the person who wrote the threatening letter seems to think that the paper deliberately fabricated those lies in the search of fame, profit, and something else. Okay, then could she be someone very close to Dr. Mosso, back for revenge? Paimon would definitely avenge Wander if Wander was wrong like that. Paimon can't bear to think about it. Thanks, Paimon. Honestly, we do the same as well. The way we look at it, Paimon's being supportive. I would do that for Paimon in a heartbeat. But Dr. Mosso passed away 30 years ago, so someone very close to him. I wonder if your Facy knows anything. Should we go see her then? Don't worry, she hasn't been in charge of the paper at the time. I don't think your Facy is a bad person. Fine. Look, we'll have to ask about it tomorrow. Today's was a total information overload. Paimon's head needs time to recover. Alright, then let's head home and rest and meet outside the paper tomorrow morning. Wait. Excuse me? Wow. So there's a lot going on in this quest. There definitely is. I'm going to meet outside the paper tomorrow morning, but I'm wondering if it's like an actual wait for the next day. It might be. It might be one of those things we actually have to wait for the next day or something like that. Maybe. I'm not sure how that works. It might just literally be a 24-hour thing, so if we like wait 24 hours, you might be able to get it. But that's probably going to be doing it for this episode today anyway, guys. I just wanted to kind of do like a little bit of a world quest, and we will continue that as we're going forward, and that's how we're going to be doing it as usual. If anyone's ever like watched the playthrough, you know that we might do a little bit here, a little bit there. Don't want to overwhelm myself either. There's a lot of information coming out of here. So what we learned so far about this is that there's a lie detecting robot named Curve. There is a former tour guide turned back to being a wannabe agent, I suppose, named Talishard, who we thought was very aggressive at first, but is actually like a big sweetheart in a lot of ways, and just like is very self-conscious about themselves, and they were overacting because they really desperately wanted to like seem like they were important and useful, which can be a very hard thing in a lot of ways to deal with and to come to terms with, I think, I suppose as well. For me as well, like I just find that like they're very interesting and fun characters. The idea of taking off your outfit is like something so important to them. It's kind of like, you know, when you remember like a character taking off their like badge or something like that. For them, it's taking off their outfit because they don't have an official badge, I'm guessing as well. It seems that like there's, again, this is a world quest that adds so much to the world because it's talking about the idea of misinformation, the idea of like something being fabricated, and the idea of how like the duels once again did kill someone, but now we're thinking maybe all that information was falsely accused, but we're gonna find out if it was or not. So in that case, there's another trial that happened, if that's the truth, that someone was wrongly accused, and that's not a good thing. And I think they're trying to play up that fact in this game where it's like things are going bad with those systems sometimes, and they can't always be fully trusted. And someone at the paper either made a mistake, they were totally right in what they did, or they desperately wanted something out of having the doctor being put away. That's what it says to me anyway. That's what it seems to be anyway. In my money, for my money, I suppose I should say. But it's hard to know. It's hard to know. This is a very interesting quest. We'll continue it next week at some point. We're also going to be doing like some more Archon quests next week as well. We're spending a lot of time here in Fontaine. We're having a beautiful, beautiful time. Again, I don't know what world quests I'm going to be doing, but you try to scare that cap? Scare him. Yeah, but it's so interesting. I want to go to the village of the Melusines. Is that what you call Melusines? I definitely want to go see them as well. I would say this is probably the most fun world quest we've ever done. With the investigation, with the different locations, with the different characters. We met some like very, very interesting characters on our way here and around here. I'm actually very excited to see more of it. And I will say right now it's very late, so I'm going to go now, guys. I hope you guys enjoy your weekend. I hope you guys enjoy your time. We'll be back for more Genshin next week. Of course, Rome Reacts on Tuesday as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Of course, I know world quests aren't for everybody, but they're definitely for me. Very cool world quest. Thank you so much to Tyfire2, Jamie Bull, Jonathan Banana, The Ghost of Zuma, Felicious Felix, Yule, Radish, Anusta, Shabbatterbed, Malcolm Day, Death Trap, Lynx Markey, and The Assassin. I'll see you all so soon. Bye-bye.